Hello, Internet.
And now they can hear
Hello,
me.
Hello, hello, hello.
Holy crap. Hey guys,
Mm-hmm.
23 streams. Not counting GM's Brew, which isn't, a game. But yeah, hi.
We can't beat a 23.
This is game number 23.
Ow.
The number 23.
He's like, oh wow, right?
How very Discordian of us.
I know. I was... if we'd managed to get 2 more in, I would have been really happy because we would be ending the year on 25. And that just... the roundness of that speaks to me. So, guys, guess what?
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a giveaway today.
Yes.
I might have said the wrong thing. I might have said beginner box when I meant starter set earlier, so we'll have to
It's
correct
the same
that.
thing.
Okay.
I actually caught my cat sleeping on it this morning. So,
Dagon or yellow?
Dagon. Yellow is no one's cat. Yellow was his own cat. So, we'll be giving that away during the game sometime today. I'm not telling y'all when.
Okay.
No guarantee that it's going to be during the break. It could be during the wrap-up after the game. It could be right now. No, it's not right now. No. Anyway. Welcome to the bonus roll. This is our last stream of the Second Side Agency game for this year. This is also our last stream for the year because I'm going to be tearing down Stream Base Alpha. Wait, Stream Base 1. No, wait, Stream Base 1 is done. This is Stream Base 2. I need my little map. Do you know where my map is? Do you have it?
All the stream bases except the base we're setting up will be gone soon, so let's not worry about it.
Okay. Anyway, I'm going to be tearing down the last stream base and then moving myself literally halfway across the country.
There are tubs present in your video now.
Yes. Yes, there are. There are a lot of tubs in this room. I can only get in or out of the bed on one side now. This background music is provided by Sirenscape.
That's what I forgot to log into.
If you're not logged in
right,
and listening,
roll 20.
yeah, you're going to want to be in that today.
Whoops.
Yeah, maps. Whoops.
Flawless. Simply flawless on our parts.
If you're watching this live on Twitch, thank you for joining us. Please subscribe. Not subscribe. We can't take subscribe. Well, you can, I think, but it won't do us any good. Please follow. We have hit our 50 follower goal, and so we are going to be pushing to get 8 streams in a month next year to start working on the affiliate thing. So get ready to see a lot more of me.
Ooh.
And hopefully everyone else as we do one-shots and new games and new shows and talk shows and me yelling at people about be creative, do it, make something up on the spot.
Yeah.
Tentatively, I'm planning to have the stream live on my birthday on January 4th. Tentatively.
There's so much that could go wrong with this.
I know. There's a lot.
I make one announcement.
Please.
I have confidence in us.
I would like to ask for a moment of silence because D&D Insider, which was for 4th edition, is going down.
Oh, it's in it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now, 4th edition was a crock of shit. Not gonna lie. But it's like, hey, there have been a number of people who've cut their teeth with 4th edition and have learned better now.
Well,
for those of you who put up with it, with a system that is continuously confusing, even a year after playing it or more, it's like, thank you for your patience on that, and for moving on, hopefully, to 5th edition, or discovering other forms of role-playing. It's like,
any resource is a good resource. And
Yes.
I always say the best game, the best system, and the best edition is the one you have the most fun with. So those of you who had fun with 4th edition, I am not going to question your morality, your sanity, or your decision making, but I'm
Look,
glad that you
I'll
had
be
fun.
impressed. I will be thoroughly impressed if they manage to make 4th edition work for them. I would love to learn their secrets.
I never
Interesting.
tried it, so I have no official opinion on the matter.
But yeah, a lot of D&D, like early streaming and podcasting was 4th edition.
Yeah.
Surprisingly enough.
It definitely laid the groundwork for 5th edition and the current, whatever the world this is, stream culture, I guess.
Yeah.
So, let's just kind of breeze through these announcements. As y'all can see, Tux is not going to be here with us. Meryl has been kind enough to agree to descend from the heavens and puppet him for us.
I absolutely do not have Faraday locked in my basement. I don't have it.
Just remember, Faraday never heals someone when he says he's going to. Play it that way, and you'll be playing him perfectly normal.
All right.
Or don't. Really, don't.
I'll have to go for the verisimilitude.
It's accurate with Faraday. I'm trying to think of anything else I need to say. Please follow us on Twitch if you're not already following us. If you're watching this later on YouTube, please like, subscribe, comment, and all that fun stuff so that we know you can see us and that you enjoyed this and give us encouragement. We need lots of encouragement. Encourage us. You can follow me on Twitter at GearWow, GYRWOW. And you can follow the official Bonus Roll Twitter account at Bonus Roll. Messages go out from both of those accounts fairly regularly, but if you follow me, you also get, my inside intake and memeing. Memeing. I'm trying to delay while I do the last little minute. So I'm doing like talk, and math on my other hand. So I think that's just about everything. Did anyone else have any end-of-year insights, announcements, or delays?
Just a note, I am on Wi-Fi here. If my stream freaks out, it freaks out. We'll have to deal.
No worries. I make it my goal to freak you all out at least once every couple streams, so... Okay, yeah. So,
Yes.
let's see. Where we last left off, y'all had traversed through... Oh, wait, I don't know if he can actually... Can you actually...
I actually cannot. Yeah. I
Yeah,
cannot.
you might have to edit.
Yeah.
I was just saying, to remember he has one more hit point.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I do not have access to
Faraday's
pull a
control
long
system.
rest on Faraday's sheet.
I am doing that
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Hey, can you tell we're professional?
So anyway, introductions.
Please.
You want to go first, Grigum?
Hi, I'm Demage. I play Grigum, the drunken master goblin monk of the Selesnya Conclave. It's like, that is a mouthful and probably contradictory.
All right. I am Merle. I am playing Rael Corvino, the Simic researcher, cleric. I don't know what's going on with my lighting there. And absolutely not a spy. No matter what anyone tells you, not a spy. I'm also playing Faradir, the tentacular amnesiac Simic researcher / ranger.
Who normally belongs to Tux, but he's not here today.
Yes.
And
Tux
I'm...
is...
What?
He should be back the next... we will see him next decade.
Hopefully, yes. He may even
Hopefully
show up
sooner
during
than that.
this, for all I know. I have no idea what's going on. I never know what's going on.
And I'm playing Ingrid Corvidae, the Golgari shaman. Not too much particular Golgari plot points right now. I left my poor zombie outside the Boros encampment, though. I do feel sad about that.
I like that Freddy is just standing out there as Boros march by, watching the Boros parade.
Frederick, we're very formal, you know.
Frederick.
Just of note, Faradir is also the handler for our excellent dog, Kay, who is technically a canine research subject, but is, I believe we all can agree, the most valuable member of the party.
He's definitely a good boy.
Yes. Alright, and just a note, session before last, I believe it was, in case anybody missed it, Faradir's and Rail's boss is no longer with the Simics, so their employment status is slightly up in the air outside of the Second Sight Agency itself.
That is something that will have to be dealt with.
Yes, after we deal with this invasion. It's like,
oh well, yes, the invasion.
Like that's a more pressing concern.
Well, I mean employment.
Yeah, but when first make sure that you can stay alive, and then we'll worry about employment and opportunity. Priorities.
So, background music, Sirenscape, great tool set, love them. Okay, when we last left off, y'all had major way across. What's up?
Just appreciating the Sirenscape.
Oh yeah, I need
the movement behind me.
I will say, as Golgari, usually you actually worry about your guild membership and employment first, then about if you're alive. So, I mean,
I'm going to be honest. If any of y'all are alive at the end of this, I'm going to be amazed.
Prepare to be shocked.
Let's see here. Y'all had crossed pretty much all of Precinct 4, 4th Precinct, starting off with where the Selesnya Enclave had a outpost at Apple Oak Orchard, going to visit
or
with...
not, that's even worse.
The Orzhov with the Izzet. The Rakdos were very happy to with your plan to cause chaos, and
they were most helpful.
A distraction. With that in play, y'all managed to cross from the Barrow Hill neighborhood into the Sin Grove neighborhood, which showed even more destruction than the Barrow Hill neighborhood, with miles of just decimated housing torn down. As y'all attempted to cross, y'all encountered a patrol of a Gruul shaman and his elemental. Defeating that, y'all found a strange, kind of pulsing crystal heart on the shaman. And taking that with you, continued on your way to Sunhome, where a angel asked each of y'all, if y'all meant harm to the Boros or anything else. Basically a entrance interview before y'all were allowed into... Oh, hey, Equilibrium. Equilibrium's in the chat, everyone.
Huzzah! Hey. Very quickly became our favorite.
Y'all were allowed into the Sunhome staging area where people of various races, cultures, and creeds were training in preparation for taking back the 4th Precinct. Meeting Odessa Glorypelt, she conducted a brief "Who are you and why are you here?" Debriefing with y'all before telling you that if you wish to continue contributing, you could take part in the aerial bombardment of the Gruul Entrenchment in the burgeoning Blossom neighborhood. Seeing y'all up to the Skydocks landing platform of sorts, where y'all were issued a Boros air pack of 2 Wojek drops, which is the equivalent of superior healing potions, as well as a Featherfall token because the Boros are not stupid or wasteful.
Superior? Wow.
I thought they were superior.
They were greater.
Yeah, 2 superiors.
The-
Sorry. Wait,
Yeah, the
superior or greater?
Boros.
Whoa.
Whoa, dear.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. You've lost a goblin. Quick, check the wine cellar.
Yeah, it should
The
be.
Boros, unlike the Orzhov, are not stupid.
I hate what happens with our cameras when we lose someone.
Aw.
I did my best. But no, y'all got a Featherfall token and 2 Wojek drops, which the level 2 potion. It's either greater or superior. I can't remember which one it is. It's the one that's like 44.
Okay, so 44 plus 4, right?
Yes. Oh. Sorry
Hello?
for that confusion. Hi.
What happened?
I don't know.
Well,
I like my
apparently
hat.
it looks like my Discord decided to just update itself.
Oh.
I just see your icon.
Yeah,
Is anyone else
uprising.
actually seeing him?
I
Oh,
got
no,
his
I
icon.
hang on. Yeah, it's on my icon. It probably is because it.
Try
it well, I'm going to turn on my camera. It's off. I'm just saying that it probably
Okay,
was because my Discord updated itself and then it just restarted, and it simply just connected me back voice. It was like,
Yeah, no,
Right.
mine automatically shuts off my camera too. I don't know
so
why.
yeah, I remember I have written down on my sheet 2 greater, but if it's superior,
Greater.
I'll correct that now. It's like,
I think it's greater. Greater is the one that's 44 plus 4.
okay, it's like then
These
I
are
will go
not
back
like.
and-
Yeah, these aren't the 2,000 gold potions. These are the better than the basement that you can get for 50 gold, but not like, hey, this is going to pop you all the way up to full health potions.
Okay. It's like, I got you now. It's like,
Yeah, the Star Set giveaway is happening today.
Okay. My
Equilibrium
Wi-Fi
was
just
asking about
conked out for a second.
it. Man,
Hopefully
this
that
is
won't happen
going
again.
great. I love it.
okay, so I need to remove the sending stone from my inventory. It's like,
hmm
but I'm keeping the mop bucket. It's like,
That's fine. For some reason, no one has stopped you. You're just carrying around a mop bucket with you. No one questions it because you're a goblin.
yeah. it's like,
Having it been issued your Skyjack packs, you heard a shout from across the room, and reunited with your up to this point having been missing Major Domo Kathall Rosefury.
who, quite to her name, is living up to it. It's like,
She is
the Fury part.
Yeah, she is a grumpy elf, to put it politely. Which her mood has not been enhanced by the loss of one of her arms or her legs, though she does.
Nor our appearance when she told us to stay away.
She's in a little bit better place about the whole having gotten them at least partially replaced with mechanics. But y'all were fortunate enough, or unlucky enough, depending on your thing, to be assigned to the same ship that she's it was assigned to, mostly just because it's the last one being staffed. As such, we resume play with y'all in the Skyjack Lounge. You have the equivalent of a long rest, not through sleep, but through restorative magics of Sunhome, where any short rest counts as a long rest, because the DM is not evil enough to send y'all into this without a long rest.
We'll say white magic.
It's not inaccurate.
Yeah, because that's what Sunhome is, right? I mean,
White red.
White, yeah.
yeah, white red is what the Boros Legion is. Okay.
So
Anyway,
y'all have about 30 minutes to an hour to mentally prep yourself for this bombing run that y'all are going to be going on. Y'all are not expected to do any of the actual bombing. Y'all are there to protect this ship, because prior to this, any single ship has been just swarmed with drakes or large drakes and brought
Speaking of,
down.
I'm probably going to need to look at, getting some ranged equipment.
I mean, you can talk to him about it.
30 minutes?
Yeah, who can I talk to?
There's Kathall. There's plenty of other Boros. There's about 6 flight companies here that are all preparing to go out across 12 ships total. Y'all are like being assigned guarding ship of one of them. The others have either mercenaries, other people who have managed to find their way to Sunhome and are in good enough condition to volunteer to help, or Boros Skyfighters. I said Skyfighters, right? Not TIE Fighters?
Yes, he said Skyfighters.
Okay.
Now here's the question. Should I try and see if I can stock up on darts, or should I just go like an entire bandolier of boomerangs?
I mean, you would have to talk to the quartermaster about either of those.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to the quartermaster about that, because I like the idea of boomerangs. I don't like just actually maybe a bandolier, an entire bucket,
Just like hold out the mop bucket. It's like, fill, please.
If you don't end up getting them in time, I have 4 darts. But I think you better go run.
Yes, I'm going to go run and stock up on boomerangs, because A, they have a much better range on them, and B, if I miss, it returns. And if we're going to have a sky battle, that probably is the thing that'll help with ammunition the most.
The quartermaster is this kind of pudgy goblin that y'all got your skyjack packs from. He like kind of, what?
Boomerangs.
Why?
Skyfight.
We have ballista on the ship.
Well, I'm a goblin.
Fair enough. And he gives
Good
you
explanation.
He pulls out 2 boomerangs with the Boros logo stamped on them. So, please either make sure they return or file proper paperwork upon their loss.
Certainly. He's like, thank you very much.
Please do not make jokes about needing to return the boomerangs.
I wouldn't even consider it.
Thank you.
I'll be back.
He just kind of sits there, watches you.
I just go.
We get that from a lot of people that we interact with.
Yeah, I guess it's because I'm a young.
I mean, it seems like a pretty universal reaction for our group.
Kathall's just kind of... She has her book back, and she's only half paying attention to you. She's on a new page, and she's already starting to write.
Okay.
Oh,
What, hun?
just to let you know, because I thought we were going to camp out with Gruul in the middle of an invasion, I copied your alarm spell.
She kind of stops writing for a second.
I'm sorry.
Closes the book. She picks up the book and holds it out towards Ingrid. And then thwacks her on the forehead with it. And then she puts the book back down and resumes writing.
What was the thwack for?
Do you have a diary?
You can totally look at my notebook sometime if you want.
Thank you, hon. I appreciate it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And then she goes back to writing. Y'all probably have like another 10-20 minutes. You can see people are starting to make their way through the openings. While it doesn't specifically say Thunder's Reach over the doorway that was indicated to y'all when y'all first got assigned it by Odessa, You do see like 2 or 3 people starting to head through that way as well.
Boarding
Alright.
pass time. Time to go.
Oh, your multipass doesn't work here. That's right.
Multi-pass? It's like,
She was using her Golgari emblem as a multipass and Farce.
Work everywhere.
He's like,
No, there's actually quite a few places it doesn't work. That was just a lucky one.
all right.
Griffith's had much more luck with the coin, though.
It's really more of a acting like you know what you're doing and no one wanting to question it. Is there anything Fairdeer and Kay are doing before the group heads out?
hey, Ingrid, do you...
He already did that thing on his crossbow for today, so he unlocked the
Let's
special
see.
abilities.
Fairdeer.
So
He's doing all right on.
So,
Three and
hey, Ingrid, do
such.
you
He
have something?
He's got a
Do you
few
have any
arrows.
darts?
I'll give you four
So I
four
think-
darts, Grigum.
Thank you. Okay.
I think Fairdeer and Rail are both going to give Kay a quick checkup / play session.
All right, make a animal handling check and a medicine check.
Okay. So you know what? Just for appropriateness, Fairdeer is making the animal handling check with Rail assisting.
So these are regular boomerangs? It's like,
Yeah, they're just regular boomerangs.
okay, because I'm just noticing that when I put in boomerang on the filter, like I get boomerang, boomerang +1, hellfire boomerang, storm boomerang, boomerang +2, +3.
Yeah, there's a surprising number of magic boomerangs. Go figure.
Well,
Okay, so that's a 23 on the animal handling check.
Okay.
And now Rail is going to give him a checkup for a total of
oh wow.
17 plus 7 is 24.
Does Rail notice his modification? Does he?
Modification? What modification?
Apparently, and you don't notice. You notice this after
I
a
don't know.
quick once over. Kay apparently has an ink sac.
An ink?
Ink,
An ink sac.
like an octopus would have.
Are they teaching Kay to write? Or is this some kind of... all right.
Yeah, I'll play
Um,
kind of fetch with Kay for a little bit until like thing y'all throwing at goes over the railing, and Kay kind of walks up to the edge and looks down at the 20+ story drop, and then just walks back over to y'all.
Aw. Yeah. Side note, if Rail ever gets another cantrip, it's going to be Mage Hand. Wish I had stuck with it. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? Also, just because I haven't used it in a bit, speak with animals. How you doing, Kay? You being a good boy?
Yes.
Good. You are an excellent dog.
Okay.
All right. We left the Dromids. Like, they're not on the ship with
They're
us,
in
right?
Celestia Enclave.
Yeah,
we
they
left
are
them in the
being
Enclave.
taken
Okay.
care of and provided shade and food by the Selesnya of the Apple Oak Monastery.
Good. I'll check on Styx
Yes.
later.
Quite frankly, it's like we wouldn't have been able to take them anywhere if they were going to be resistant to moving in sunlight.
This is true.
I mean, they wouldn't have
But
been
they're
happy.
still
They
good
probably
Dromids.
would. You probably would have been able to force them, but they would not have been happy.
Yeah, and I want to do.
no.
I don't want to do that for the people who train them. You know.
No.
So a
we'll be
lot
good.
of the area has cleared out now. Kathall, she kind of stands up, tucks the book into her coat pocket, picks up her staff, looks at you and is like, "Well, y'all ain't delaying this any longer. Come on, let's go."
Right. Let's do this. I've got 2 boomerangs like in my, like whatever the waist belt thing you would call it.
Okay, so y'all go through
Bunch of darts.
a little tunnel in the side of the wall that leads y'all at an upward angle into an open platform. Yes, what?
Oh, I actually had one more prep thing.
Oh, go ahead.
I wanted to go ahead and do comprehend languages just in case
Okay.
at the end of that. Okay, I'm good.
Leads you to an open landing platform. There is a small, relatively small, airship kind of hovering at the end of a gangplank of two crackling orbs of two metal orbs crackle with energy, while a lattice work of metal tubes links the two of them together. The body of the ship itself is about 10 feet tall from looking at it, so it's a single upper deck and internal deck. There is a wheel at the front, and you can see mounted on either side of it two very large crossbow-like ballistas. Standing on the deck, looking out at the platform as you'll come in, is a slightly taller than Griggum goblin with a shock of just bright purple hair and an eye patch over one of her eyes. She looks out the group. She's like, "Get out of here! Come on!"
On it. I was like, just rush for it.
Aloe and Gregum.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's all follow along.
As y'all get up on there, you can see that there are piles of rope at the corner, as well as a few coils of rope with a grappling hook at them mounted next to the ballistas. He says, all right, name's Zira. I'm the pilot. I'm not the captain. Do not call me captain. I'm the pilot. We're going to be going over the burgeoning blossoms. We're going to be at the second end of the flight, so hopefully we're not going to have to deal with too many of the big shit coming through at us. But y'all are here to make sure that we stay in the air, and I'm here to make sure that the bombs go down to the ground. Y'all know your job? I know my job. We should be able to do this. Let's do this!
Let's do it!
All right.
Yes! Then she immediately turns around, goes back to the wheel, and stands there quietly for like a minute while everyone else loads up bombs and stuff.
Alright, so we get into position. I was like,
Are there safety ropes on this thing?
There is a 2-foot tall rail. He's just very short. He's well dressed. He's got.
I was going to say, rail is more than 2 feet tall.
But I think, yeah, maybe tying a safety rope for each of us would be not a bad idea.
Well, y'all have. There's a 2-foot tall safety rail around the edge of it. There is rope at each of the 4 corners. Everyone on there has a featherfall token. So they're definitely like, don't let the idiots fall off of the side of the building, kind of thing.
So anyone tying a safety rope?
The reason I'm able to do all these acrobatic things is because I'm light as shit. It's like, throw me on an airship, I probably should be tied down like with all 4 limbs. Like most of the weight, my weight is in my head.
That's
Top
true for
heavy,
most
you
goblins.
I have a pretty good range on my beams, so I'll tie and I'll just expect to shoot across where I need to. I have very good aim. It should be fine.
Okay. They have.
Besides, I'm gonna miss a chance to swing about on a rope. No.
Now, this is not like a ship. There's no masthead or sails or anything like that. There is a raised kind of wooden tube that looks like a mast could be fitted into, but it's just been sheared off. So there's no mast. There are no sails. The entirety of the propulsion seems to be provided by the metal orbs, and looking at the other side of it, once you're on there, you can see that there are 2 more orbs with the interconnecting cabling between them on the other side. So it takes about 5 minutes or so for you all to get up on there. Zira pulls on like her armor. You can see she has like a feather token as well, but it's stitched into her armor itself. Once the explosives are loaded, which you can see them dangling from the little metal cabling between the two propulsion orbs, are about maybe this big around balls with like a slightly pointed tip at the nose. There's about 4 of them on each side. It's like, so don't touch those. Do not touch those. Probably shouldn't even look at them. Don't look at them.
What now?
It's like, as y'all climb up on board, as y'all finish boarding and the gangplank is retracted, a angel with blazing red hair and feathers, a pair of feathered wings like a Argentine falcons, with just like not the pure white but instead the brown with the stripes, swoops down to hover over y'all. She does like a mystic gesture and you feel like energy floating through y'all, and y'all all get 15 temporary hit points, and your maximum hit points is increased by 15 as well.
Ooh, so a total of 30?
No, your maximum HP is increased by 15. You don't heal that.
Okay.
But you also get 15 temporary hit points.
Ooh. All of us too.
Everyone on the ship, including Kay.
Max HP modifier 15.
So theoretically, we could heal that if we
Yes.
wanted to. Just go ahead and heal it.
You have 15 temporary hit points. If you heal, if you lose those, you can heal them back, or you can heal up on top of those. Yes.
Nice.
This
note, I still can't update Faraday's sheet. So.
I just keep a mental note of it, because I can't go in and make every little edit on that thing, unfortunately. Wait, can I? Oh yeah, no, I have full control of his sheet. Ha!
There we go.
I don't normally mess with player sheets. So give me 1 second to get into Faraday's sheet.
Right.
It is also, Kay has that as well, but I don't want to go in and do that, so just keep in mind.
And Watcher technically has it? I'm not changing it on
every
anything.
person on that ship got hit by the aid.
Cool.
At like 5th level.
Oh, Faraday also has an inspiration.
So, my current health is still at 45, but my max has been bumped up to 60.
Right. Except in case of emergency.
Yeah, plus the 15 temporary on top.
Plus 15 temporary. Gotcha.
Okay. Okay. That should have done it. I think I did that right. Okay. Zero looks back. Oh, go ahead.
And Watcher's just chattering because he's so happy because he's got 2 Wojak drop crystals on his necklace again.
Yeah. And like, they are about 4-inch long crystals with etching around, spiraling around them. They have a very sharpened point, and the etchings have been filled in with like what looks like gold paint. So, the angel kind of swoops over y'all, casts aid on everyone that she can see within range. That lasts for 8 hours, by the way. So, and then she swoops off. Zero looks back over, says, "Alright, so first wave's going out. Get ready." And she kind of spins the wheel, and the ship, it doesn't so much turn as it just glides in that direction that she turned the wheel.
How long's our flight to the first zone?
We're going to be doing our pass run at the... Hold on, let me just pull it up on the D&D Beyond so y'all can see it. There we go. Sorry, I almost sent y'all to the wrong map.
Whoop.
Oh, I did send y'all to the wrong map.
Oh no, not the elementals again. Those things were too bad the first time.
Come on. There we go. Okay. So, y'all are currently in this position. What y'all are going to do is fly up to this position and then take a run down along the way.
So
And
how long is the flight to the first position?
from here to here, maybe about 15 minutes. Zero, pushes the wheel forward, and y'all start moving off at a fairly quick clip.
Chin over the rail.
Okay, what are you doing to rail?
No, Gear knows. I'm watching over the safety rail.
All right,
Rail.
make a perception
pretty-
check.
Not good. 6.
6. So, you kind of look around, and you're pretty high up. You don't really see much. However, over towards where you assume, the Bright Soul, the Sanctum of the Bright Soul is, you see this kind of flat black disc just hovering in the air, radiating this neon purple, green, violet energy. And there is a noise as suddenly, even with just those of y'all with a pretty high passive perception can make it out not too pretty easily, but even with the low perception on Ingrid, 2 big explosions just blossom off the side of the Sanctum of the Bright Souls cathedral.
Oh no, how terrible.
Do they seem like Carnival, or do they seem like Reeve called in the bombing run?
They seemed like someone shot a explosive up in the air at such an angle as it would come down on top of the Sanctum of the Bright Soul.
Definitely artillery strike.
Oh no, how terrible. Who could have done such a thing?
Well, at least they're putting their defenses to the test. They said they were protecting assets. We get to stress test that.
We'll have to deal with that one later.
I mean, yeah, our name is all over that, but nonetheless.
But hey, we got our distraction for that Kraken-y thing.
Whatever, we don't care about that right now. I say, lying to myself.
Okay, so
I suppress emotions as a move action.
What is the tooth thing anyway? I'm asking Brigham.
Brigham, if you want, make a history check.
Goody. It's like history. Do I get advantage?
Yes,
it's
because
part of
it's
my
your own
conclave?
history. You get it because it's part of your own history.
Gotcha. Like, that 14 will do. It's like,
You don't know terribly much about it. The Evergreen Vault is located at the base of the Selesnya Guild Hall. Built into the tree itself. It's used to store relics and treasures that either the Selesnya consider sacred or consider something that needs to be kept away from society as a whole for the protection of it. You do not know the history of the Kraken's tooth that Kathall took, but you do know that it resembles a foot-long sharpened tooth with 3 kind of undulating tendrils running off of the base of it.
it was an item.
Oh, you mean Karal, right?
Yeah,
Because
Karal, not
Kathall
Kathall.
is okay.
Sorry,
Yeah, Corral.
I have too many names too similar.
Yeah. Like, but long story short, item I guess technically my entire conclave was responsible for, but well, I mean, it was something she stole under my nose. And
Oh.
I was the one that she got it through me. It's like,
So it's all fixed now. So we're good, right?
1,000-yard stare.
So there's like a sudden it's very weird how this thing maneuvers because when she turns the wheel in one direction or another, the ship doesn't turn itself. It just kind of moves in that direction. And so it's almost like it's drifting, like, you know, where you lose traction on the back of a car as Zero brings it around to the tip, and you can look down over the edge to the burgeoning Blossom neighborhood and see there's a lot more green than you see in most of the other places in the 4th Precinct. Like, tracts of land behind you is the green belt of the Precinct 3. So this is where, you know, some of Precinct 3's wildlife and stuff goes for free range stuff. There's fires and damage of the buildings and stuff where it looks like they have been torn down and earth has been scooped and piled up, and like even now you can see small figures walking along the edge of it, the parks, and green expanding behind them as they go. I keep on wanting to say her name. It's like someone else's. Okay. Zero looks back at you. I was like, all right, so the first wave's going now. And you can look forward and you see about 6 ships almost side by side starting to go forward. And every now and then there is like a little something drops from one of them. And a few seconds later, a poof, and a small cloud of explosion from the ground.
all right, so quick question.
Mhm.
What kind of position can I take on this ship?
Well, there's the 2 ballistas on either side. There is not much else in the way of armaments on the ship. There is a stairwell just behind the just behind the wheel that goes down to the 2nd floor. You can see as the first wave is going and other ships are coming up along now, swarms of drakes start flying up at the explosions and scattering through the air. Some of them diving at the ships that are flying along there. There's like blasts of magic energy and ballista at them, and
What you're telling me is that I should man a ballista because I have a high dex.
it certainly probably wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Especially as now that the drakes are coming up. Oh, here, I'm just going to go ahead and switch y'all's view. And
Yeah, Faraday will do the same.
You
Well,
have the good
Faraday
dex?
also has that bow, so
Mhm.
so go ahead and place yourself roughly where you think you would be. Oh, that's not the right one I wanted. Meryl, where would Faradir and Kay be?
Let's see. Which ones are the ballistae are?
These are the
how do I explain?
ballistas.
Yeah, how do you do that, by the way?
Click and hold.
Okay, so that's a ballistae, and that's a ballista.
Yeah.
Okay, so put Faraday on this one, I suppose. You take the port side one.
Okay.
Like if push comes to shove, something happens with this it's like ballista. I do have proficiency with improvised weapons. I probably can make something with this anchor here.
I mean, you know what? Hang on.
And
Is
here
this
is
somewhere that Rail can
Kathall.
be?
Where?
Oh, never mind.
Huh?
I was gonna put it right where Kathall is.
Oh. Yeah, she'll like move forward a little bit. She'll
Alright.
like take half cover in the stairway. Zira is right here. Let me just go ahead and put a generic token in place.
I think we
I
should
want
kind
to
of.
take half cover here from that side anyway.
Part of me thinks that we should probably like double up on these ballistae because we're going to need someone to help pull back and another to load.
It takes someone to load and it takes someone to aim and fire.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So these are 2-man jobs.
Yep.
Is Kay up to the job?
No.
In that case,
Kay does not have the
I'll-
proper equipment for that.
So
I
that
mean-
might be Grigum and Faradir together.
Well, no. I think Grigum and Faraday should be firing. I'll help Grigum.
Do they look like they do a lot more damage?
They're large siege weapons.
Okay, then let's
Yeah, we
move
can at
Kay, and I'll be here to help Faradir for now.
Yeah, like we can at least assume that they do 3 dice of some sort of damage.
Partial cover, doggy.
Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll initiative.
So if we want to like help
Alright.
load, but we get a first initiative or something, how do we handle that?
Hold your action.
Okay, I have a 7 for mine, so I probably won't.
Okay, well, give me 1 second, and I will
We're
start
rolling
asking.
initiative.
Yes. Let's see, that's...
Don't you just love it when you spend time rolling up a die and then you drop it onto
Ooh.
a box and it just drops? It doesn't even roll. I'm like,
Oh, I forgot
Yep.
to open
That's never good.
I forgot to open Kathall's sheet. Hey, I said the right name! Woo! Go me!
Cool.
Alright, so while I'm getting her sheet opened, anyone roll higher than 25. I mean 20. Anyone roll from 20 to 15.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, what we got?
So, Rail has a 16.
I also have a 16. I have a +4 initiative.
I
Okay.
feel the need to apologize to Fair
To who?
Dears
Faradir.
when he's back.
He'll probably still go before me and Watcher.
Ooh, almost coughed into the mic, sorry. Alright, did anyone roll from 15 to 10? From 10 to 5. Kathall rolled
So,
7.
7 for me and 6 for Watcher. Ooh,
Faradir got a 4. He rolled a natural 1.
Alright, and K acts after
Sorry.
Faradir.
so I mean, Faradir's not going last. There's Kay.
Okay. Alright, so top of the initiative, we have Rail and Grigum.
Booyah.
Right. Okay, so
So,
are
I guess
these
I'll fire
staring out-
you load.
These are about the size of humans. They're kind of grayish, brown-skinned drakes, which are small dragon-like creatures. They don't have forearms. They just have flapping wings and feet with like little horns that curl, and they like "Ah!" as they kind of start swarming towards y'all.
Okay,
Alright.
let's start simple. Let's go for this fucker here.
Okay. The ballistas are already loaded, so you're using your action to fire. Go ahead and make a dexterity attack roll with +6.
With +6, it's like, so my basic dexterity +6, or
It has a +6 to hit.
okay, without dexterity modifier.
You're not proficient in it. Go ahead and add your dexterity. Basically, it has a +6 to hit as opposed to like whatever your
Because
proficiency.
I'm
was.
trying to understand what you're telling me.
Dexterity
Mod
+6.
Because stupid sheet gives me everything, so I'm
Okay.
like, so dexterity +6, so I get to roll with a +10.
Okay, yeah.
All right, yeah, here we go. How's the 19 do ya?
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll 3d10 piercing.
3d10. It's like,
And
Yeah.
those little chests to the left of the ballistas have bolts, and it looks like there's 15 bolts in each.
8,
Okay, so should I be over
And
here to
I would
reload it?
recommend it.
Yeah.
11 damage. It's like,
11 damage?
yes.
Alright. Oh,
Not
stay
too
on the boat,
shabby.
okay. Alright, so this one, right? Okay.
Mhm.
So, let me do it real quick.
Yeah, this
Okay,
this
yeah.
one here.
So, the bolt just kind of tears through its body. It's like, has a huge gash, and it's like, ah! One wing. It's still flapping, but it looks jacked. Rail, you're up.
Alright, I am going to... So does loading it take one action?
It takes an action to load it.
Right, then I'm going to load up the ballista, and I have a bonus action I'd like to use.
Okay.
So Rail is holding his hat on with one hand, and his cane with the other, and he's going to cast Spiritual...
Spiritual weapon. I do not have a token for that.
It's a bonus action.
Okay. Where are you summoning it, and what does it look like?
It is... So, again, his cane has a raven kind of hunched on top of it. The spiritual weapon is the exact same cane, but the raven has its wings spread.
Okay. Where are you summoning it? Just being the area? Okay. I am just going to draw a
And is
little
going to make an...
line to represent
Okay.
it, because I don't currently have a spiritual weapon token. Okay.
Okay, it's going to make an attack on this.
Alright, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Would you describe it as a wooden or metal decorative bit? It's like,
Hang on. What the heck? Where's the attack? Ah, there it is. So 20 plus 7.
20 plus
Let me
7?
roll. Is the...
Oh,
I have to...
okay.
no. I have to make the attack roll still. I'm
Okay.
seeing what the modifier...
I was like,
So
very
the
like,
roll
what the hell?
is... Ooh! Does a 26 hit?
That'll hit, yes. I did not center the map properly. Damn it. Oh well. Alright, yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
So the attack was 26.
Yep, go ahead and roll damage.
Alright, that attack is 6 damage.
6 damage, okay. Like, the thing clubs down on it, like, drops, and it's like, and it starts flapping its way back up. Alright, so,
Alright, just note it does, what damage is it? Oh, force damage.
force? Okay.
In case... Yeah. I like this spell. It's fun.
Alright, so that's Rail and Griggum. So, let's see here. Next is Kathall, Ingrid, and the Drakes. So, Ingrid, you go ahead and go first, and then Kathall will take her turn.
I think there's actually a chance that me and Fairdeer would be better not manning the ballista, but I'm going to go ahead and go with it for now. So I'm going to do a bonus. I'm going to move here so I can help with load to hold my action for load. And this Drake, I'm going to hex as my bonus action.
Okay, I will put a mark on it for hexing if I stop clicking the wrong thing.
And
Hex.
let's say we hex it for dexterity for now.
Dexterity? Okay.
Wait, how big are they?
They are about 5 feet long, from nose to tip.
Hex for now, yeah.
Okay. Kathal takes her turn. Let's see, what spell does she has? So, she is wanting to do this quick, but she's got single targets for the most part, so she is going to... Where are you at? Yeah, she's going to cast Scorching Ray through Promise of Justice. And that is targeting 3 of the drakes that haven't been shot at yet. So that is 19 plus 8. 8, 6, and all 3 of those will hit. Oh, wait, no, right. It's extra ones per, so that's 3, and then she does another 3. Oh, that's a natural 20 on 1. 5 plus 8, 13, that'll hit. And that one will hit. Okay, so first the natural 20. That is 5, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So Kathall pulls out her rifle, and you can see a little energy gathering at the tip. She pulls the trigger, and 7 rays of radiant burning fire just streak out from it and strike into it. This one, it got hit for max damage, so it is incinerated. Let's see here. The others were 5 damage each. So that one is dead entirely. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And with that, she kind of pulls back and like starts doing something with the her spell staff. And then can she use that too, or is that an action as well? Hold on. Sorry. She just took a level and gained a new ability, and
Right. Also, I just lost your video feed. Can you guys all? Like, I can still hear you, but
I can see you.
that's weird. I can see me.
okay. Let me try. I'm gonna hop out and back in really quick.
Okay, because I see you.
Action. Okay, so she'll do that.
That works.
Okay. So that'll be the end of her turn. Let's see here. The Drake's turns now. Let's see here now. So this one is dead. I'm just going to remove that. The others took some light damage from her as it swings. Let's see here. So going clockwise, this one will fly. What is its movement? 60 feet. So this one flies 5, 10, 15. Makes an attack at Zira.
We got our pilot under attack.
5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, that hits. She takes 5 points of damage. She's like, ah! Flails at it as it like pecks at her, and then it swoops back off another 15 feet. This one swings by. 1, 2, 3.
Are they all disengaging, I guess?
They have flyby.
Okay.
This one swings by, pecks at her. She's like ready for it this time and slaps it away as it flies back. This one does 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright, yeah. It swings by and takes a kind of clawing peck at Griggum. Oh, 6. Wow, yeah. I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
No.
Before it will go another 5, 10, 15. This one will do 5, 10, 15 to swing at Rail for, I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit.
It does not. Whew.
But it'll then move away from the weapon. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, does that not do we get an attack of opportunity?
Wind Drakes do not provoke an opportunity attack when it flies out of an enemy's reach.
Dang.
This one
Slippery.
will, 1, 2, 3. Because they're basically swoop diving on y'all. Really, man, I am rolling shit for these guys. 9, I'm assuming, misses.
Good. It does.
It kind of swoops down, pecks at Rail's hat, tries to bite at the hat, and then swoops off.
Hey!
1, 2, 3.
Don't mess
4.
with a hat.
This one.
I mean,
10, and we'll take
hands
a
off the hat.
swipe at Ingrid. 5, 8. That misses. Wow. Okay. You are going in the dungeon. Okay. I'm assuming 8 misses, Ingrid.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it'll flap back. This one swings in at Kathall. 5, 16. That'll hit her 12, so she will take 4 points of damage. Oh, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. She's like, it kind of claws at her arm as she's working on her. Says, back off! And then swoops away towards. This one is the one that was hexed, and it goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And we'll take a swing at Fairdeer. That is not a dirty 20 to hit. What's Fairdeer's armor? Did I lose Meryl?
Sorry, Fairdeer's armor?
Yeah.
15.
Is
15. Okay. So Fairdeer takes 6 points of damage.
Okay, again, I cannot do that.
Yeah, I will.
So
just keep track of how much damage he's taken for me, please.
Yes. Okay.
And so this guy doesn't have much speed left, so he just hovers this way. Final one comes in and takes. Oh wait, no, that's not that one. This one is the final one. Whoop! Almost made a mistake there. 5, 10, 15, 20. And we'll take a swing at. Yep, that'll hit. And she takes another 5 points of damage. Damn, they hitting her hard.
Guys, after we reload, I think Fairdeer's on his own on this. I'm going to go up to our captain.
Okay.
Our pilot, because let's not get her mad at me.
She did say.
Okay, so it's Watcher's turn if he wants to act.
And she took at least 10 damage, right?
Yeah, she's looking a little scratched up. She's not terrible, but she's been hit a couple times.
I tell Watcher to go heal her and wait on her shoulder for me to get there.
Okay, so Watcher flutters. Let's see, what is his speed?
50.
50?
That's a speedy
10,
little pseudo-dragon.
15, 20, 25. Yeah, he can make it. So he flitters over to her. Is he administering a Wojak drop, or?
Yeah.
Okay, that is 44.
Yeah, do you want me to roll it, or
Please.
you gonna roll it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 11 hit points.
He kind of like flitters over to her like, hey! He says, ow! What? Oh, hello. That feels good. All right. Okay. Fairdeer.
Fairdeer is going to take a pot shot. Let's see. So, hang on.
Is he going to use
This one is dead.
No, that
I
one
know
is
it's
hexed.
Oh, it's hexed. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Um,
not the best one to hit, but if it's okay if it's right there, he needs to.
You know what? Can he swivel the... How far around?
These things are on full degrees. You can turn them 360 degrees.
Yeah, so that's the one he's going to shoot at.
Okay. Go ahead and make the attack roll with a +6.
Full forward fire. So 6 plus dex, so that's +9. So Does a 25 hit?
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll 3d10.
Okay. One,
And then,
two,
and then my reload
three.
kicks in.
That is a total of 20 damage.
20 damage. The one that's hovering over it, like, the bolt just goes straight through its throat, and it just drops with a thunk.
I'm just like, mental image of the things just kind of flapping there, and all of a sudden just kind of like, thwack!
Yeah. Okay. Ingrid, your held action triggers, and you reload the ballista. Faradir can use a bonus action to give Kay an order if he wants.
He can also Hunter's Mark uses up a spell slot. So he is not Mark. He is going to K. Can K reach this one without risking going over the side of the ship?
It's hovering about maybe 7 feet up. It'll be difficult and dangerous, but he could possibly take a shot at it.
Maybe not. Let's see. I'm not as familiar with what K can do.
Mostly a bite attack.
Yeah. Oh, K can take the help action.
Yep.
So, man, this is the end of the. Shoot! But K can't take his help action because there's nobody else who's going to be going this round.
He can use that, and it'll last until his next turn.
Oh, okay. So you know what? K is going to move up. What's his movement? 40 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So 5, 10. How do you do that?
I'll move him. Just tell me where to move him to.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, sweet. He's going to move up right next to the pilot.
Okay.
And shoot. It's been a while since I've actually tried to use the help action. Let me look up what it does again.
You just have to say that he's providing help in some form.
Right. Is the pilot making ability checks, or is he just piloting?
She is making ability checks to pilot.
Okay. So he is going to be a very good dog and help the pilot.
Okay. So, end of the initiative order. Zira acts. She reaches into her sack and pulls out, like, 2 round orbs. She grips them in her teeth, pulls them, and there's a little spark. She lobs one back at the 2 drakes that are here. And then she lobs the other one at the one that's directly ahead of her. So those 2 are going to have to make dexterity saving throws. They both fail those horribly and take 6 points of damage. And the one ahead of her needs... Oh, need that. Oh, that is a natural 1. 5, 6, 7. The little balls sail through the air and then, like, boom! In a small explosive charge. She's all like, I'll be back! And she moves past Watcher and past Kathall and ducks into the under part of the ship. So, I'll go ahead and pull her off. Because she was at half health and, like, is not a fighter.
No.
But the healing should have...
Yeah, she was at half health. She's not a fighter. The healing got her back to the point that, like, she's safe. But she's not going to stick around because she's a pilot.
Okay.
Alright, so that puts us at the top of the initiative with Rail and Graham again. Oh, what's up?
No, I'm just saying Kay can't help her if she's not there, but...
Well, he got a head pat on the way back, and then Kay sniffs at the dead Drake on the floor.
Hey, dibs on that for my guild.
Fine. If we capture any alive, the Simics are
I never got to take Valora a heart, so... Turned out to be
Really
that
romantic.
pesky coin instead.
All right.
Okay, so whose turn is it now?
It is Rails and Grigham's.
All right. He's like, so he's like, we've reloaded. He's like,
Yeah,
okay, what's the turn radius on these ballistic?
they can be turned 360 degrees.
Just please don't shoot at us.
All right, which one did
Or
we
the mast.
damage go? Like,
Almost all. Oh wait, hold on. One. Oh yeah, that was it. All of them have been damaged at least at least partially. One was killed and incinerated straight out, and the other is dead on the floorboard. Everything else has taken several points of damage, look kind of scuffed up and bleeding.
okay, so I'm going to. Not what I wanted to do. He's like, I'm going to spin the ballista around and try to shoot that one. He's like,
All right, go ahead and make your attack roll with it with +6.
so plus 10 total. I'm like, ooh, 26.
That'll hit. Yeah.
So technically,
Alright, he's like,
if we loot any of these bodies, does that make us hair pirates?
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
I think more like air hunters because we're skinning animals. It's like, quote unquote. It's like, hmm. 13. It's like,
13. The
Mhm.
ballista just kind of shoots into its chest and like flaps 2 or 3 times. It starts going, and then it just thunks down onto the floor of the ship, dead.
okay. I'm going to use my like extra attack if I'm allowed to. It's like,
It takes an action to fire the ballista, not an attack.
okay, so it's not an attack. All right. It's like, because I was gonna say I fired the ballista, then I whip out one of my boomerangs and chuck it at the one next to it. Because that would have been nice. It would have been awesome.
It would have been. Well, I have to wait for next turn.
Unfortunately so. All right. Rail, load her up.
All right, I'm going to load, and I'm going to move my spiritual weapon. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. Really? Okay. Come on. I love Roll20. It is the best option.
All right, and it's going to take a swing at that one.
All right,
I
go ahead.
forgot how we do distance on here, like with the only line.
I don't
I think
remember.
the squares are 5 feet.
They're 5 feet each, yes. I just count.
Yep.
I know
There
there's
was
a
a
way
way
to do
to
a tape
count.
measure.
Yeah, I just can never remember the thing for it. I'll figure it
It's
out
the
later.
circle with the ruler on it, you know? This thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. That's a really useful tool.
Yes, immensely. You just got to remember whenever you try to move something to go back to the, cursor
Yeah.
icon. It's like,
Yes,
Which,
that
you
is
know,
cool, though.
Welcome
I
to the
have made
bonus roll
mistakes
where we
several
figure out how to use shit.
Hey,
Also, if you hold Alt, you can make a token land on a non-grid space. And it's like
interesting.
so. It's like,
All right, so attack with the spiritual weapon is going to be D20 plus 7.
Okay.
So the D20 is... Does an 18 hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, so damage is... 12 damage
12 damage.
to this one.
All right.
Ping.
yeah,
When
you
you're on
can't
the
ping
feet.
with a ruler. It's like,
Okay. The spiritual weapon just kind of comes down on it hard. It smacks into the rail, makes like a kind of gurgling sound, falls off, lands on the cabling. There's like a sizzle pop and like a really
Ooh.
bad burning meat smell before it falls off.
I do hope they didn't foul the machinery at all.
we'll deal with it when we get to it.
1, 2, 3,
Alright, and that's my turn.
All right, so it's Ingrid. You act on the same turn as the Drake, so you can go first.
I'm going to beam at the hexed one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to beam at the hexed one, an Eldritch Blast. So
Okay.
17 to hit.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Only 6 damage.
6. Oh, that is enough. Wait, did you include your hex damage?
Oh no. 7.
Okay, yeah, that's more than enough. Then, Ingrid, you just kind of like point your hand at it. There's like a poosh, and the purple energy just consumes the thing. You do have a second shot with your Eldritch Blast if you want to use your bonus action to move your hex real quick.
I'm going to move and then bonus action and then use the blast if that works.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay, so because I told Watcher I was going to go over here, and I wanted to, if the pilot comes back out, to have some defense for her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to move here. Can I scoop Watcher up on the way?
Yeah, you just kind of like at him as you walk by, and he
just
hops up on you.
With that, okay, on top. Okay, I might have 2 Ingrid tokens out there. I'm not sure. Okay, so I would like to go ahead and hex this one for strength.
Okay, you move the hex onto this one. You still have one more blast.
And that is a 16 to hit.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Don't forget to include your hex damage.
Okay, 13 damage.
13. Where the last one just kind of consumed it, this one is just like a pinpoint needle that shoots right through the body. Like, it's like stops frozen in tracks and then just drops from view.
Wait. Ingrid, say something cool.
I'm good. I think she's like still a little mystified by the whole ship thing. I don't think she's at the catchphrase stage.
Okay.
Look, we're just shooting down mooks right now. We don't need catchphrases for that.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Catchphrases.
Okay.
There'll be plenty for that at the moment is in.
So Kathall
Fair
pokes
enough.
her head back up from the cover. She points her staff up in the air, and there's like a little glow at the tip before 7 little bolts of energy launch forth and swirl around before just like driving through the remaining drakes as she casts magic missile.
Nice.
So that's 2 on this one, which is 4. Two on this one. Wow, I'm rolling minimum damage on all of these, and it pisses me off.
Well, she's just letting the
4.
player characters get the glory.
2 on this one. 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. And then a single one on that last one at the tail end. Oh, finally I rolled more than a 1. So the energies like swirl through. The 3 on the port side, I think, take 2 blasts each. The one at the starboard side takes a single one. All of them are looking rough, and as it's their turn now,
Reinforcements arrive. No, I'm kidding.
no, their morale is broken. So,
Wave 2 incoming.
yeah. So they fly off. They can move at 60 feet per turn. None of y'all have a means of chasing them, so I'm going to assume that they are going to be able to get away, correct?
Long distance spells.
True. Okay. Action
How
bonus.
much of a range?
Action and movement. They can move 120 feet per turn.
And what's the range on these
Yeah.
ballistic? It's like
The
I got nothing that can match that.
ballistas.
I have
The ballistas have a
240.
range of 120 to 480. So yeah.
I think we should save our ammunition.
I think I would get one hit on him on the way out.
Okay, so we will say they are fleeing. Continuing the order of initiative, Watcher. Is there anything Watcher does?
No.
Continuing the order of initiative, they are now 120 feet away each. Faradir has a loaded ballista and can make that take that shot if he wants to.
They're fleeing. I think Faradir is going to stand down.
Okay.
Here's a question: is that what Tux would do?
No.
No, but
He's under the advice. He is listening to Rail's guidance.
It's true.
Rail is saying, "All right, if they're running, I think we should save our ammunition."
Okay. Kay is a dog, so he's a good boy.
He is a dog, and that's wonderful.
And he's
Alright.
holding the ship steady with his mount.
All right. Rail is not taking any aggressive actions, I'm assuming?
Let's see. How bad is the captain back up to full?
She is not
Pilot,
back
is the
out yet.
pilot still
Yeah.
up to full?
She
Oh,
is
okay.
still
Nobody
under
else took any
the
damage.
deck.
Nobody else took any damage, did they?
No, we're all 15 down from max, though, from the angel thing if we wanted to be higher. But that's all.
Kathall got hit,
Oh,
but
yeah.
not badly.
Yeah, Faradir, it's the same. It's not worth spending a healing spell on.
Okay.
So yeah, Rail is going to spend his
Definitely get a
his
wand.
action tidying up his outfit.
All right.
It's so windblown up here.
Is there anything Grigum is doing with the ballista that could hit one of these things conceivably?
So I take one of the ballista shots and I toss it. No, I'm kidding. I was only able to do that once, and that was a deflect, or in that case, reflect. It's like
Yeah.
a missile. It's like I don't think I can just do it wholesale. I was like,
Not easily, no.
yeah, no. I was like, that was a more, redirecting the momentum, that last one. So I'm going to say, no, I'm just going to hunker down and keep an eye out. It's like,
Alright, Kathal is going to conserve her ammo. Ingrid, you have one shot at getting one of them before they move to 240 feet away and are out of most range.
Okay, let's hex it and start blasting.
Alright,
23 to hit.
that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
16.
16? Okay. As one is flying away, like, just the very tip of your Eldritch Lance, like, just sears through its wings as it starts spiraling down.
And the other blast is only a 13 to hit.
Really? That is exactly what you needed.
Okay, this one doesn't have a hex on it, so it
Alright.
just does 9 damage.
Oh, only 9 damage. Like, as the other one, you shoot one down and you feel like, oh yeah. It's like, I'm probably not going to hit this one. The one, you point at the other one and just engulf it in a blast of eldritch energy as you completely overwhelm its 2 remaining hit points.
it just goes right down the gullet. And it's like,
So,
like
so,
throwing
Gri-
torpedoes
so
down the
Griffin, that makes up for not fighting earlier, right?
What was this about not fighting? I wasn't paying attention. It's like,
Never mind then. Totally never mind.
Okay. So, going to give me a second to transition y'all and clear that board.
how's the ship looking? It's like,
There's not much damage to the ship itself. Zero comes out of hiding a few seconds after they fly off. She's got like 4 grenades in each hand. She looks around and is like, oh, okay. Sure. She stuffs them into her pouch and then goes back to the wheel. Goes, so, yeah, we're about to start the bombing run.
Oh, lovely.
Good.
If that isn't too much trouble for you.
Can we go ahead and do our break right now?
I was about to say, we're going to go on a short break, but before we go on our short break, we have something that we need to give away.
Hey. Okay.
What do you think now, guys? Should we do it now, or... Okay, so, here's the thing. I only know the giveaway laws in relationship to the United States. I'm sorry. So we can't do international shipping or anything like that. So if you reside within the United States and you want to enter in this, I will start the contest and it'll give you instructions on how to enter to win this beginner box. And then we're going to go on like a 15-minute break because I need something to drink and something to eat. And then we'll be back quick as we can. Cloudbot. Can you hear me, Cloudbot? Really? Really? You know, you test things like 7 times beforehand, and then like the time is actually as time to work. Will you please start? Start the giveaway. Okay, it says it started the giveaway.
There we go.
Oh, there we
I
go.
see it.
Jesus. Technology. Woo. But yeah,
Work it, damn you. No.
exclamation point bonus to enter. We will be back in a few minutes. Thank y'all for joining us. Hope y'all have enjoyed us having fun, because we've been having fun. I can't think of anything else to say, so I'm going to go get a drink.
Yay, see y'all in a bit.
Back in 50.
Bye.
And we are back. Congratulations to Cookie Official for winning the D&D 5th edition starter set. We will get to that to you as soon as reasonably possible with the current... It's the holidays.
Cool.
Yeah. But congratulations on your win. With that, I have completed every legal obligation that I am under this year. I'm kidding. No, it never ends.
Never.
Zero,
You
like...
know what I'd like to try? I'd like to try printing our poster out really big on multiple sheets and doing that as a backdrop for our stream room.
Yes.
That would be so cool as our backdrop.
I'm used to my camera being there, but it's there. I'm in a good mood. I don't know if you can tell. I'm in a good mood.
For anyone that doesn't know, we commissioned a Ravnica poster from Yara, and we use it on some of our stuff.
It's actually like the background that shows up when like one of the hosts that we're hosting goes down, or before they come back up after we do a stream.
Cool.
Okay, so picking up where we left off, I yell at myself for forgetting to click the record button and having to download the show from Twitch afterwards again. 3 weeks in a row.
Starter checklist. We'll work on them at the new place.
Just print it off and tape it to my computer. Okay, so Zira like climbs back up. She's holding a couple, like a fistful of grenades. She looks around. And is like, oh, she shoves them in her pockets. Looks at her and is like, so yeah, that was a thing. Kay is like just rolling around on top of one of the dead drakes.
I tie one of the undead drakes with the rope so we don't lose it overboard, so that I can take it to Valora.
Hi, Mom, I got you this.
Yes, that is exactly what I planned to do. I didn't get to take her a gift before.
So Zira gets back into her position. She does a quick look around. Y'all can see the wave that had gone before you. Most of the ships have veered off course and are being driven off by the swarms of drakes that are coming up. A couple of the ships that are with y'all are still dealing with their drakes as well. She looks back and is like, "Okay, we're going to get going now." And hold on, what do I have? Oh, right, you were in jail because you rolled 4 1s.
I was about to say, wow. It's like, are we playing Monopoly suddenly?
It's like I have a little that I use for measuring out drinks. And
also now dice Joe.
And I had a die in it. I came back from. It's like, why is there a die in my booze cup? Anyway, she's like, we're going to get going now. She's like, pushes the wheel forward, and the ship starts kind of shifting. It's weird because you have momentum, you feel the movement, but you don't feel the ship under you moving. So it's very much.
By the way, we need to find a special drink to have with the Kraken rum when we visit the Simic lab.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Eventually, we'll have to visit Rail's lab.
No, I mean, I drank all the Kraken rum.
No.
You told me to drink as much as I could so we didn't have to bring it.
Okay, fine.
I mean, that is fair. Excuse me.
Thank you, Equilibrium, for reminding me to hit record. Okay. So other than the nauseating whole I see movement but not sensing movement, the ship starts going forward at a fairly heavy clip. So we're going to pick up where they left off, okay? So y'all are going at a pretty high rate of speed. There, you can look around behind you. You see other ships trailing behind you, and more of the bombs starting to drop. She pulls back on the wheel a bit as y'all get near where a couple of the ships left off, and she grabs a lever from the side of it, and you hear a click, and then a number of the little droplets that were hanging from the cabling between the two orbs on either side start dropping, and you hear toom, toom, toom. Behind y'all. Suddenly there's this quiet stillness. Normally when y'all have been hearing the sounds of drakes and explosions and yelling, and that just all dies away for a good minute of absolute quiet. Then you hear the sound of something large slicing through the air. Go ahead and place your locations.
Oh dear.
I ended up with 2 tokens, I think, so I need to figure out how to get rid of one.
Just hit delete.
Okay. And I'm going to get rid of Watchers until he's back. Okay.
Okay.
I'm staying where I'm at the moment. I feel like me and Fairdeer can do better separate.
Okay.
Including loading up the ballista.
I think he would do better with his crossbow, which he tuned and it is glowing, plus me with my magic, than using a ballista.
A ballista that does 3d10 damage.
But it takes 2 people to operate.
Yeah.
Or 2 turns to fire.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's see.
Because he's firing double arrows each time. So he can fire 4 arrows a turn, and I can do 2 blasts plus a hex thing.
Okay, well, you know what? That works out. That works.
Yeah.
Wait, Ingrid, you didn't bring along any of your undead with you.
No, the angel wouldn't let Frederick in. And that's
Right.
totally not cool because he didn't mean anything bad to them. I should have told him to tell them. I didn't tell him to speak up. I'll
There
have
is
to
a
get used to
sudden
that.
jolt of the ship as 15-foot long serpentine scarlet red creature grabs the bow, pulls its head up, giant,
Swinging ballista around.
Okay, then.
and let us roll initiative once more.
Man, it's within 5 feet. Oh well.
Dang, I should have moved myself. All right. Well, I didn't know which way the attack was coming from. Where the die roll?
You rarely ever know where the attack is coming from.
Okay.
Just a blind
Better
decision.
rolls this time. Much better.
Okay, so it's...
Okay. He's like, unfortunately, he's like, I gotta. Well, I'll wait. I'll announce. He's like,
Da, 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 da. 12. Okay, did anyone roll higher than 20?
Yeah. Wait. No.
Okay. Did anyone roll from 20 to 15?
Faradir did.
Okay.
He got a 20.
Faradir and KX after Faradir. Okay. Did anyone roll from 15 to 10?
Yes.
I got a 13 and Watcher got a 12.
Okay.
Rail also got a 12.
Alright. So, basically, Griggum, what did you roll?
5.
Okay. So, this scarlet dragon looms up over it, grabs the bow, and is just hanging off. The ship starts pointing down towards the ground, not strong enough to keep itself in afloat with the dragon gripping onto the front of it. You probably have maybe 10 rounds before y'all hit ground.
Well, that's a problem.
Faradir is up first.
If the ballista is still loaded this time because he didn't use it
Yeah.
if he wants to.
All right. Hello?
Hi.
Sorry, audio cut out for a second there.
Okay, it's Faradir and Kay.
Ah.
And the ballista
so-
is still loaded right now if he wants
Yes,
to shoot
it is. So Faradir's going to swing that thing around, and so hang on. Does he have line of sight this way, unobstructed?
It's
I mean, it's a
15
big-ass
feet tall.
dragon.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. So you can aim
Aim
over
up.
everybody.
yeah.
All right, just as long as he's not going to accidentally hit K. All right, so that is a D20 plus
6.
plus how much plus is next?
Plus 6.
Okay. Ooh, okay. So does a 27 hit?
27 will hit.
Okay.
And that's
so
3d10.
that's how much damage? 3d10? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 27 damage.
27?
Got there.
That's not bad.
Yeah. I do have to say that the Google die roller is very nice. It's got a little animated die that rolls when you click it. So yeah, 27 damage from Faradir, and he is going to... let's see. So if he doesn't use his bonus action to command K, what does K do?
Kay takes the defensive stance.
He used Hunter's Mark before he made his attack. All right. So he's going to command K. to shoot. This is probably not a good situation for K to be in, but he's going to command K to use the where's the actions list? Actions, bite, whatever. Okay, you know what? Bite it.
Okay.
He's going to
make an attack roll.
All right, so that attack roll is 6 plus whatever K's modifier is.
That's a no.
Okay. Ah, well. And K cannot then move, right?
He cannot take the disengage action, so if he moves, he'll be vulnerable to an attack of opportunity.
Never mind. K stays where he is.
Okay. So Ingrid, you're up.
So, my 2 beams, are they considered the same attack or separate attacks?
You can. It's however you want to flavor them.
So, if Watcher does a help action to get rid of my disadvantage by giving me advantage, is that only the first beam or both beams?
It would just be the first beam.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get at. Okay. So, let's go ahead and move the hex to it.
Okay. Okay, this hex is
And
still floating.
go with the
Oh,
normal
and it
on
has
the
Hunter's
first
Mark
beam.
too. Hold on. Sorry, I forgot to put Hunter's Mark on it as well. Okay.
Does it have Hunter's Mark? I thought he commanded K.
Oh, he did. That's right. Sorry, I was thinking 2 steps ahead and 1 step behind. Don't mind me.
So 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. Oh, that's some low rolls. 8 damage.
8. All right.
And then my second beam is at disadvantage, so only 11, unfortunately.
Nope, sorry. The first one, lands a solid hit on the side of it. The other one kind of glances off of its scales.
And she's staying where she's at.
Okay. It is its turn, and it is going to use its fire breath. So I need everyone within a 60-foot...
So everyone.
Everybody.
Yeah, everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Good luck,
Well.
everybody. Does that include K?
Yes.
Does that include Watcher?
So Rail, Ferdier, K.
Watcher is undercover.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Double
Rail rolled a 16.
16.
I got a 6.
Ferdier
6.
rolled a 25.
25.
And what does K add to his dex saving throw?
I believe 0. I don't think he has much of a dex.
Oh, he has +2 on dex, so he just adds his dex modifier to
Yeah.
it. Okay, so K rolled a 19.
Okay. And Ferdier rolled a 25, you said?
Ferdier rolled a 25, yes.
Okay.
Alright. Had to double check to see if I had any class features to stack on my save, which is no, not right now. I was like, I got an 18. I was like,
Okay. So, Ferdier takes 31 points of damage.
Jeebus.
Everyone else takes 63.
Okay.
So let's get rid of temp first. So
Okay.
so you said 63? I was like,
Yeah.
So K
down.
is down. Ferdier should be up. Shoot. So K took 31.
Yeah.
Ferdier took 31.
I'm down to 3. So
So Faraday took 31 minus 9 is 22. 58 minus 22 is 36. Is that correct?
That sounds right.
Okay, so Faraday is up. Rail is barely up. K is down.
Okay. Oh, right. Hold on. I need to roll for Kathall.
She should have, what, like half cover because of her position? That would give her an advantage?
Yeah, that didn't give her much of an advantage, though. So she takes full damage. Okay. So, who fell unconscious?
K.
Griggum.
Rail is still up,
Rail is still up, barely.
and Ingrid is still up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of the dragon's turn.
What kind of constitution do you have, man? It's like,
What does Rail have?
yeah.
He's pretty sturdy. He is only barely up, but he is still up.
Like, I have a 14. It's like, plus whatever, monkey.
Yeah, Faraday's got more than that.
Okay, all right. I mean, Rail.
Rail has got more than
yeah,
that.
I was going to be like,
I've rolled really well on Rail stats, I have to say.
Okay,
I don't think I've ever rolled that well before.
so
I'm not
it's-
sure. And Faraday's won't look accurate on the stream because we can't edit, but he's
Yes.
probably pretty
Rail
medium to low.
Rail is Faraday is doing fairly well. He's
Yeah.
not happy, but he's not as badly off as Rail is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Kathall is going to take her turn and use her action to create an Eldritch Cannon.
Oh.
So right here, she grabs something from her bag, throws it out into the middle of the floor. There is a spark and whine as this kind of tower extends and starts before radiating energy, and everyone within 30 feet of it, let me check the number, gains 1d8 plus 3, so let me roll that. So everyone within 5, 10, 15, 30 feet of her regains...
Which is everybody.
Yeah, regains 6 hit points. Hold on.
Okay.
Sorry, temporary hit points. You regain 6 temporary hit points.
That's better than nothing.
That is her main action. Come on. Does she have a bonus action spell?
Wait, so if you only have temporary hit points, does that brings you conscious?
You have conscious.
Okay. Oof.
Let's see here now.
I need to pack more defensive buffs next time, apparently. Because damn.
Teleportations. I could have sworn she had a bonus action spell she could cast. Oh well. She is going to cast Sanctuary on the pilot, because that brought the pilot back up, and that will be the end of her turn. Rail is up.
Okay. Rail is up. So
Griggum should be back up too.
yeah.
What happened? It's like,
You get 6 temporary hit points from Kathall's arcane cannon.
does that even work that
Yes.
way? Like,
It's just
Okay.
basically a big healing.
so 6 temp
healing.
right?
Yes.
It's like,
Temporary health hit
Alright.
points.
all right, so I'll add that to the
Okay.
gauge that still
I-
had the 15 earlier. Just go with that.
Jeez. All right. I'm still not very good off. I wish I'd packed more healing. Rail is going to. Hmm. Hang on. Rail is going to move here. And he is going to cast Spirit Guardians. Which is a 15-foot radius.
Okay, so I'm assuming targeting the dragon.
It looks like it's 15
I
feet
need-
from yourself.
I need to make a concentration check, right?
Yes, please.
Is it even doable with that amount of damage, or is it just broken?
You would have to make. It's half of that you took, so you would have to roll a 32, which I don't think your concentration is high enough to make that likely, but you could always have a chance at roll a 20.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll just in case. No, I rolled a 16, so.
Okay, so yeah, concentration is
I'm
broken
hoping-
on that.
Hoping to hell that this thing can't use Fire Breath again for a while. CF, Spirit Guardians is a 15-foot radius from the caster, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So it is within 15 feet of me. I am designating all of the friendlies to not be affected by it,
Okay.
because it would be very dumb to do that otherwise.
Yeah.
And so the only other spell I can cast is a cantrip. Like I can't use a bonus action.
Yeah. You can only if you cast a level spell, you can only cast a cantrip.
Yep. And I can only do a bonus action. So I am going to cast Shillelagh, because why the hell?
Okay.
Wish this thing were undead. It would be really nice if this thing were undead. And that's the end of Rail's turn.
Okay. Watcher was sheltering, so he didn't take damage from the fire blast. Because it's not fun to kill your friend's pets.
Let's see, was Watcher ahead of me or one behind? Okay.
He was one behind.
Okay.
Yeah, this has all been like everyone like there's 5 people acting on 13 or 12.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess Watcher's going to heal me with his last Wojak drop thing.
Okay. It's 44 plus 4.
1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 hit points
Okay.
of healing.
Taking a Wojak drop is an action, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And does he reasonably feel like he could get away from me without being noticed since he's so tiny, or is that not really viable?
He's pretty small. He would be a low priority. Roll me percentile if you're going to try and have him get away.
I'll have him stay for now.
Okay. Alright, so that brings us to Griggum. Or wait, do you have anything else you wanted to do? Watcher?
No.
Okay.
No.
So, Griggum, you black out for a second, and then you feel a rush of positive energy wash over you, bringing you back to consciousness.
But everything hurts.
Everything fucking hurts.
All right. It's like, so here's the deal. It's like, because thanks to being a drunken master, it's like, I have tipsy sway, which means I can easily get up from prone position. It's like with only 5 feet of movement. It's like
Nice.
that leaves me with 40. It's like, oh, hang on. Like, something's up with my mouse. It's like, okay, I'm gonna remove this unconscious thing here. I am going to immediately, I was like, oh boy, this is tough because I need the healing. It's like, but at the same time, damage. Like this thing needs to be attacked. Like,
keep in mind, Faraday is going to be keeping his distance from this thing. So.
yeah, but like your healing is touch, right? It's like,
my Rail's healing is not.
okay.
Rail did not prepare cure wounds today. He did healing word.
Alright. So I may just have to take the turn to take a potion of greater healing and then spend a key point to go into dodge. You know, use patient defense to dodge.
Where's my hat? I do not have my concentration cap on, but Rail is concentrating right now.
What's he concentrating on?
Spirit Guardian.
Oh, right. That triggers at the start of his turn, right?
At the start of his turn, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so no. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna have to use the Wojak thing. It's like the Wojak drops. It's like,
so you spike yourself in the neck with a Wojak drop?
Yep. Here we go.
Rush of healing energy
Good luck.
immediately feels quite a bit better. As long as you don't roll all ones.
$14.
There. Concentration cap.
Okay. So heal 14.
So then I'm... mm-hmm. Come on, Scroll Mouse, what is up with you today? He's like,
I gotta start using my actual wizard hat for this. Or
okay. It's like, and then I'm going to use my like. Okay, now apparently my like. Oh, where are you? Like, no, I need to go to features. That's it. Okay. Okay. Using up 1 key point to activate patient defense.
Okay, so you go into a defensive stance.
Yes. It's like,
thank you. Special guest, the actual bowler cat.
That hat looks familiar. Where have I seen that hat before?
Oh, I think you could remember if you were. Well, 2 of you have seen this hat before, at least.
Okay. So that's action, bonus action. Are you doing any movement?
like, let me. Like, unfortunately, unless it's off the ship, like I don't think I can really get any. Actually, right here. Oh, hang on. Is there any place I can consider for cover, or like? Actually, no. I'm already got advantage on like dex checks, so I was like,
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is this thing a full-on dragon? Like,
This is a full-on dragon. This is an adult red.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
man, the fucking ballista.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Please,
Graham's turn is
that'll
done then?
be- Yes, Grigham's turn is done.
Alright, we are up to Fairdeer and then Kay.
I have a Hail Mary that might work on Rail's turn. For now, so Faradir is going to you know, he's gonna pop a hunter's mark
On the dragon?
You know what? No. Grigham's still pretty badly hurt, right?
Oh, immensely.
I think pretty much everyone's pretty badly hurt.
Alright,
Oh,
so
wait,
you know what? Faradir
is
is
the
going
8 still
to...
up? It's like,
Huh?
is the aid spell still up on me?
Yeah.
Or like, is my okay? So my maximum is still 60. It's like,
Yeah. All right. Faraday is going to move over to Grigum and cast Cure Wounds because he has that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the dice for
flag
that.
the spell. All right, so
I will.
1d8 plus 4.
so we were casting it at the lowest level. Like, is that all?
Yeah, you
because
may
he's
as well
ranger.
upcast it.
Yeah, like okay, I was wondering because he was a ranger, and I was like, what's the progression on that? I was like,
Thank you. So he's going to upcast Cure Wounds. So second level cast is 2d8 plus 4. So Grigum, you heal back 15 points of health. And Gyrnos, if you could, I can't flag his spells.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to do the damage for him as well too.
Okay. So that's Faraday's spell and movement, and he can't cast Hunter's Mark.
Nope.
So that's all he can do this. Oh, he can use a bonus action to command K. Derp. So he is going to have K. Let's see. K is pretty badly off.
I'm surprised that K, K was unconscious and is back up with 6 temporary hit points, I believe.
Yes, he is. So he's going to tell K to hunker down, take defensive.
Okay, K takes a defensive stance.
Good boy. And that's the end of Faraday's.
All right. Ingrid, at the start of your turn, you feel your breastplate thrum and pulse with...
Was that a critical then it did?
This is something else.
Okay.
You feel it pulsing with like a slow beating of a heart. Your vision darkens for a moment, and when it comes back to you, you're standing in a lightless void. Standing before you is a figure that both seems roughly your height and at the same time is massively taller than you. Sandy brown black hair and a cascading cape of feathers flowing from his shoulders. He wears the same breastplate you do, though the eyes of the raven are lit up and gleaming with red gems.
Does he look like the picture we found in CoinKeep?
Vaguely.
With the armor? Okay.
Very vaguely like it. Like, that is like a picture of a much younger version of him. You feel as much as hear his voice. You have my line. Will you sacrifice of yourself to protect others?
Yes, they're very important to me.
Then the raven breast shall awaken. And everyone else, you watch Ingrid's chestplate glow, and Raven's breast awakened will be added to your inventory in a little bit. Essentially, you have 2 new options. You can spend a hit dice to heal everyone within 20 feet of you that much HP plus your constitution modifier. You can do that once per long rest. And you have a new way to cast your Eldritch Blast, where you can, instead of using it as a single target 120-foot range, you can cast it as a 15-foot cone with a dexterity saving throw equal to your spell saving throw.
And the hit dice thing, what type of, is that like an instant, or is that like a bonus action, or what is that?
It is a bonus action.
So, am I back in then, or what are we?
You're back in. You're back awake. And it's
That
your
would
turn.
probably be a pretty good bonus action to do right now.
Okay.
Okay, let's see who you got in 20 feet. And like,
Actually, making kind of looking it over, does that thing look like it has a bigger reach where I could step back?
Yeah, it has reach.
I would like to step back
Okay.
and then do the effect.
All right.
So that would be 1d8 plus 3.
1d8. If you can spend as many of your hit dice as you want.
Let's just spend them.
Okay.
So first roll's a 5. So let me start tracking that. 2. Then a 6. Then an 8. A 7. And a 7 plus 18.
And
53.
Okay. 23
And
total.
53.
53 total. The Ingrid's breastplate, the raven on it, the eye opens, revealing a red gem that glows faintly right over her heart, and this pulse of purplish white energy, lavender color, just rolls out over her, healing everyone within 20 feet of her 53 points of damage.
53? Jeebus. Okay.
So,
That.
so that was bonus action.
congratulations. You've given Grigum the option to be reckless now. Boy,
See if
he's like,
I can hit it while I'm at it. Why not, right?
All right, are you using your new shotgun version, or are you still
No.
using your blaster? Okay.
Okay, I don't think the first one hits because that's just an 11.
Nope,
And then,
sorry.
18.
18? Nope, sorry.
Oh well.
All right, so it's the dragon's turn. Everyone just healed, so it is going to lead off with its frightful presence. Everyone within...
Wait, it takes a hit from Spiritual
right.
Guardians.
It needs to make a wisdom saving throw, correct?
I believe so. Verifying.
Yeah. It's been a while since I looked at Spiritual Guardians.
Yep, wisdom saving. By the way, when Rail casts Spiritual Guardians,
Mm-hmm.
it says angelic or fey. I'm gonna go with fey crows.
Okay. So that
Most crows have fewer eyes than these crows have.
I'm assuming they have like 3 to 4. That is 10 on the wisdom saving throw. I'm assuming that doesn't succeed, so it's going to use one of its legendary resistances to succeed.
Okay, then it takes half of 3d8 radiant damage.
Go ahead and roll it.
Let's see. Where's the die roll? 1, 2, 3. Takes half of 21.
Okay, half of 21.
Yep.
So
And that is
10.
radiant.
All right.
Oop.
So. All right.
Oh, losing the concentration cap.
Okay, so it's now its turn. It's going to lead off with its frightful presence. So everyone within 120 feet of it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so let me roll those.
14 for me.
14, okay.
1, 2, 3. Rail, Faradir.
Oh, wait,
Ooh.
no. Ingrid.
Oh,
you
magic effect?
This is a magic effect.
Okay.
And it also
still
is...
14.
Okay.
Also what?
Oh, I was about to say it's a magic effect, and also you got... Yeah.
Okay, so Rail rolled a 22.
Okay.
Faradir rolled a 10,
Okay, Ingrid and Faraday are frightened.
and Kay rolled a 9.
Kay
Not
is
the best
also
rolls.
frightened.
I rolled an 11.
Gregum is frightened.
So here's a question.
Kathall is frightened.
Here's a question. We all have like Featherfall tokens, right?
Yeah.
But the ship itself is also falling.
Yeah, the ship
Yes.
is this is round 2, so it's like you can see that it's starting to get a little steep and you see the ground getting much clearer. You're still a good ways up, but you would estimate you have about 8 rounds before y'all hit ground.
And if it does effects like that, just to check, and I know I need to check sooner, so I might use it next time. But is that like a species ability, or could I have tried to counterspell that?
That's a species ability.
Okay, so couldn't have.
Yeah,
just
it's
check
part of its multi-attack. It uses Frightful Presence and then it makes 3 attacks, which is going to do now. Let's see here now. Since it has... Oh, I forgot to use its legendary actions last turn. I'm such an idiot. Oh well. It doesn't consider y'all super
You're
threatening.
being merciful.
So, it's going to make 2 claw attacks. At one at K, one at the pilot. Wow, that is shit. 15 and 26.
Remember, against Kay it was rolling with
Disadvantage, right?
disadvantage.
That's a natural 1. Okay.
Okay, so Kay's okay.
Yeah. And let's see, 14 plus 8, 28. That'll hit her for... Oh wait, no, it has to make a wisdom saving throw because Kathall cast Sanctuary on her. That is a no on that. So those 2 attacks are wasted. And it will go for a bite attack at Ingrid, who is still within its bite range, for 32.
I think that would hit, yeah.
Okay, so that's 2d10. That is 20 damage. As its sheath just snapped down on Ingrid's shoulder and shake a little.
Oof.
It did not regain its
And-
fire breath.
She is going to point at it and hellish rebuke it as green necromantic flames come and burn at it.
It still does fire damage though, right?
Yes,
Okay, go ahead and make your damage roll.
it is fire damage against the dragon, so that's probably not. It's a dex save for it to get
Yeah.
half. It's 15.
It rolled a 3.
Okay, so this preview screen needs to go away. One sec. Technical difficulties. Okay, so it's 4d10. So first one's a 1,
Mm-hmm.
then a 5, 6, then a 9, and then a 7. So 22.
Okay, so where it bites you, fire, your necromantic fire just rolls over its face and it stares at you with this solid, glowing copper eye, not seeming to have taken much, if any, damage from the attack.
Yeah, I didn't really think that one through.
It's gay.
Okay, so it's
Hey,
Cathall's turn.
Smug.
What's up?
The dragon's getting smug. We should do something about that.
Okay. Kathall, from her cover point, will cast Chromatic Orb at 5th level. Going with, let's go with Toxic, poison damage. So let's see
Okay.
here now. Come on, give me the... Okay, +8. Damn, that is my second natural 20 for Kathall. So that is
Nice. Go Kathall.
14d8 poison. I do not have enough d8s. Hold on.
I think it might just be virtual dice time.
Yeah. It's just type dice into Google, apparently. That's what you did,
Yep.
right, Rail?
I typed in die roller.
Die
but
roller? Okay.
Yeah, that should do it.
Yes, I don't have this many dice.
Hang on, I can actually link this.
Okay, so d8. How do I do it? Do I just have to click it 14 times? Okay, 1, 2,
For
3,
roll
4,
that many.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Dang, they got a bunch of
13.
these.
Yeah, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, one more. 14. There's a glow of like venomous energy from the tip of her spell staff as she fires off and just slams into the side of the thing's throat, sizzling and blackening the scales. Damn. Okay. It looks pretty rough after that, like spitting up like kind of blackish globs. I
Nasty.
believe that is Rail's turn now.
Okay. Hey guys, should I do the Hail Mary, or should I just keep up with the reliable stuff?
What is the Hail Mary?
I do speak Draconic, and I do know suggestion.
Here's the question. Does suggestion say it works on a person?
Any creature that can hear and understand me. Unless it can't be charmed. I don't know if dragons can be charmed.
It'll have a saving throw.
Yes, it will. Alright, I'll go with the,
Now, here's the thing. If you try for the Hail Mary, does that mean you can't do the reliable stuff afterwards if it fails?
It'll slow me down a little bit. Alright. So you know what, fine. I will use my regular action to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
That's a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. It is going to use its legendary resistance to pass.
Okay,
So-
and I'm going to upcast, as a bonus action, Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. What level?
Wait a second. For every 2 spell slots above 6. Hang on, I'm not going to upcast it. I'm going to regular cast it because upcasting for Spiritual Weapon acts weirdly.
Yeah, it's every 2 levels that it increases the damage die.
Yeah, so there's no reason whatsoever to cast it at 3rd level.
Because
Yeah.
don't have it. It's like,
Unless you're out of slots. So I'm
Mhm.
going to cast Spiritual Weapon. And I'm going to
you'd
pop
have
it up.
fourth. Okay.
What the hell? Spiritual Weapon here.
Okay. Oh, real quick, because I forgot it. Cathall's tower blips, and everyone gains 6 temporary hit points if you have
You lost the previous.
if you've lost any. If you have less than 6 temporary hit points, you now have 6 temporary hit points.
Okay.
What if we have less than 15 temporary hit points?
You do
Or is
not
this
regain
completely
any.
separate?
These
No.
are separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the 15 have gone away in the initial blast
Yeah.
Oh,
Entirely.
you're right. Okay.
instead
I
of
just need to
regular?
redo my math a little bit. Alright, so, Spiritual Weapon. Smack him with a cane. That is an attack of... Does 21 hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so that deals 10 force damage.
10. Alrighty.
10 force damage. Oop,
Have we been
that's trying to
skipping the
escape.
pilot? I mean,
She
yeah.
was unconscious and she's feared.
Okay.
So basically, she's stuck there. She can't make any attacks and she can't run because they'll kill her.
Okay, so I'm not going to try Hail Mary, but I'm going to shout out in Draconic. You know, you really should have gone after easier prey today. Worm.
Okay. Alright, I believe that is Watcher's turn. Is Watcher doing anything?
Chair wants to crawl over to Rail and try to steal one of his potions and sit on his shoulder.
Okay.
Fine by me.
So make a... Well, is it trying to avoid being detected by Rail? Or
No.
is it, okay. Is it trying to have Rail not notice him grab the potion?
I think I showed Watcher where I keep my potions and such.
Yeah, like he's
because-
just trying to
yeah.
go like down the edge of the cloak and then like slip into Rail's cloak and come up on his shoulder with the potion.
Okay, so it's just trying not to be noticed by the dragon. Go ahead and make a stealth roll for me.
Okay. It's not technically cocked. It's kind of on a bubble. I'll go with that. 13.
Yeah, it doesn't care. Rail, you feel like a little scrabbling up along your backside. You feel something rummaging around in your pocket, and then a little Watcher's little dragon head pops up next to you, like just makes eye contact with you.
Aw.
And it's just sitting on Rail. Because that also, if he tries to do anything that would frighten it, then like it can't make him not go anywhere. So
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Griggum, you are up.
Okay. Sorry. Anyway, I was like, I had a crazy plan up until I got feared. I was
Oh,
like,
right. Hold on. Sorry, I keep on forgetting.
Speaking of which,
right.
I should probably.
Okay, a creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. So, Kathall is no longer feared. Rail,
Rail was not feared.
yeah, you weren't feared. Watcher. Okay, all right. So yeah, at the end of your turn, you can make a roll to see if you're not feared, Griggum.
Okay, I was like, but this is the start of my turn, so
Yes.
not going to be helpful right now.
No.
So, knowing that though, I was like, what I'm going to do is going to fall back on Plan B, because I know that I don't necessarily need to run off the boat, but I was like, I can't approach it.
Yeah, you can't move closer, and
Thankfully-
attacks against it have disadvantage.
Yes, thankfully I'm already at the ballista and aimed at it, and it's like, I will have the disadvantage, but it's a plus 10. It's like, I like those odds. It's like,
It takes an action to load the ballista.
right, it was loaded. I hadn't fired it. It's like,
Oh, okay.
Only Faraday fired his.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
because
right,
I
right.
felt unconscious because I was last in the initiative. It's like,
Yeah, you got
now we
roasted
just
pretty
need-
hard.
yeah, it's like, yeah. So I'll hopefully need Faraday to man the reload process. And since he only needs to be in the square underneath me to do so. I was like,
This is true.
so here we go.
All right. Just here's hoping I don't get my tentacles wrapped up in this thing.
All right. Okay, so how does a 23 do?
That'll hit.
Whew.
That's with disadvantage? Damn.
Yeah, because I rolled a 13 and 14. It's like,
Okay. Oh, yeah. Plus
Not
6,
too
plus your
shabby.
dexterity.
yeah. It's like, so then 3d10 piercing. Okay, good. That was a 9. It's like, it's a 5, 14. It's like, and 20. It's like,
Damn.
And that'll be the. I will then use again my like
Was it 20 total?
20 total. It's like,
Okay.
and then I'll use a key point to go into patient defense again. It's like
Okay.
as a bonus action, and then I'll make my saving throw. It's like wisdom. It's like. How does a 17 do you?
Nope. Sorry.
No. Yeah, it's like figured as much. I have a +1 on wisdom. I like, man. It's like, and it's not even. Yeah. It's like, not even proficiency as a monk. Go figure. Anyway.
You get later. All right. Fair deal. K.
Fairdeer is
Alright.
is feared too, right?
Yep.
Right. So yes, Fairdeer and K are both feared. So fear means you cannot move towards it, right?
Mhm.
And you're at disadvantage on any attacks against it.
Yep.
Are there any other effects?
Let me pull that back up just to check. Let's see here. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is in line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Okay. Oh heck. So Fairdeer is going to.
Please
can't
be
move
here and
closer to
help
it.
reload.
Well, he can move further from it,
Yep.
so he can do that. I just can't move his icon.
Oh.
He's going to reload the ballista, and he's going to cast Hunter's Mark on the son of a bitch.
Okay.
Wait, he's not going to cast Hunter's Mark. He's going to command K.
Okay.
Well, if he doesn't command K, K takes a defensive action anyway.
Yes, because animals are smart enough to protect themselves.
Okay, so he will cast bonus mark.
He'll cast bonus mark.
Bonus mark as a hunter's action. So
Here at the extra roll.
there are now 2 concentration cap
Okay.
because hunter's mark is concentration,
All right.
and K will take a defensive action.
K takes a
and
defensive action.
Can he still move or no?
He can move. If he moves, there's a chance he will trigger because the dragon does have a 5-foot attack with his claws. So he could get attacked, but the dragon's been saving its reactions. So
I was thinking he might want to move a little bit to the left, which doesn't look like it's technically moving further away. Just to potentially get out of... Because, like, when the dragon used its breath attack, what was the extent of the cone?
cone is
Like-
60 foot.
Right, but, like, is there technically anywhere on the boat that is not in the cone?
Directly next to it, like between it and the railing.
Okay, so that's where Kay's going to move.
Okay. As I keep on freaking forgetting to do these, the dragon is going to use its...
Oh. Wait, so they both get try to break the fear, right?
Yes, they can both.
Is that at disadvantage or is that at normal roll?
It should be a
ability
normal
checks
roll.
and attack rolls are neither of those are saving
Oh,
throws,
okay.
so they should be fine.
Okay. So that's a wisdom saving throw?
Yep.
Yes.
So 18 for Fairdeer.
Nope.
18 for K.
Nope.
Okay. And
Okay.
the dragon is still in the range of the Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Those
So
are some angry crows.
Yep.
Lots
At-
of angry birds.
at the end of Fairdeer's turn, it is going to use its tail attack, or its legendary action to make a tail attack, and that is a 15-foot reach.
Oof.
Okay, so yeah. And it's going to make a tail attack against Rail. That is 29 to hit.
Against Rail?
Yes.
Yep, that hits.
That's 2d8 plus 8 damage. Is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 8. So that's 20 damage as a tail arcs up from out of nowhere and just smashes into the side of Rail's head. I need you to make a concentration
Son of
saving throw.
crap. All right, that is a Constitution.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, with advantage because Warcaster.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to beat a 10 on that, right?
Yeah,
Or half the damage, whichever higher.
which is 10.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. Yeah. That he makes a 18 on that.
Okay.
So
So Rail like cracks across it, and the dragon grins like,
no, his hat.
you
Oh
tiny
no,
fools.
you shouldn't have messed with his head.
And I get to hear all this dragon conversation because it's still within an hour.
Yeah, it's-
So let's see if it regains its fire breath. That is a 6. It regains its fire breath.
no. Crap.
So it takes back.
Shoot.
And everyone in a 60-foot cone directly in front of it needs to make a dexterity saving throw again.
I give
didn't have a chance to
it
cast
advantage.
Bless yet.
Only
Oh.
a 12 for me.
Yeah. Wait, was the fire breath a legendary action?
No, the fire breath is its action.
Oh, so you forgot Spirit Guardians.
Oh, right, yeah. It'll use its
That
last
is a-
legendary resistance to pass that.
So that is half of 3d8.
Yep.
I believe it was 3d8. 1, 2. Those are 20s. 1, 2, 3. So it takes half of 15 radiant damage.
15 radiant damage halved. That is... Okay. Okay, and then I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws. Give me 1 second to roll this many dice. 1, 2, 3,
Alrighty.
4, 5,
Oof.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15.
Does the 16 pass?
No. Alright.
Then Faraday and Rail both fail.
Okay, that's 66 damage. If you rolled...
Okay, so
Oh, go ahead.
I got a nat 24, 27.
Okay, 33 damage.
Nice. Yeesh. How much does everyone else take?
Alright, if you roll...
I'm unconscious.
Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. That broke my concentration. If you rolled 21 or higher, you take 33 damage. If you rolled 20 or less, you take 33. Grigum, as a natural 20, you take 33.
Oh, we take
Wait.
33, not 6. That doesn't.
If you fail it,
Sorry, if we failed,
if you
We
failed,
take-
sorry, I did that backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's been a
so-
bit of a fight. 66 damage if you
Yes.
fail, 33 if you pass.
yeah.
Difficulty is a 21. You said Faraday
Can
failed?
you spend an inspiration point to stay up, or to automatically succeed a roll?
You can spend an inspiration point to reroll.
Faraday's going to do that. He's going to spend his inspiration, reroll his save. That does not work. Faraday's down as well.
Okay.
Rail is way down.
Alright.
Spirit Guardians drops. The spiritual weapon, weirdly enough, does not.
Yeah, because it just keeps going without concentration. Though it has to use your bonus action to attack.
Yes.
Alright. Kathall.
Ow.
She succeeds, so she only took 33.
And Kay is fine.
Kay was out of range. Watcher was undercover, so he's fine. That is the dragon's turn. Ingrid, you said you're unconscious. Go ahead and make me a death saving throw.
Sure. That's an 18, so I am back awake.
Oh, that's
because
right.
I'm level 6 now.
Yeah. So
So
you sit back up.
I feel it's more like it looks like I'm being animated as a zombie, and then I kind of come back awake as I'm standing up.
Okay.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 3 hit points. So 8 hit points. Not a lot, but hey.
Better than nothing.
And is that at the beginning of your turn or the end of your turn that kicks in?
Whenever I make my throw, and I believe the throw is the first of my
Yes.
turn. I can't actually add my hit points because okay. Override. Okay, now I can add it. Sorry, I haven't done it from the death saving throw point before, and it takes over the screen. Okay, so currently at 8 hit points. So let's go ahead. Does coming back to the realm of living undo the fear? Because I was totally like not here, or is that still feared?
Let me make a percentage roll. This is kind of a. This is one of those. It's the GM's field discretion, but I don't have a strong opinion one way or the other. So, literally 50. You know what? You have the armor that makes you feel absolute confidence. I'm going to say you come back unfeared.
Okay, well, let's try a couple hits at it, because why not? I mean,
Who rolls a 10? What does that mean? It's like, I don't know. No, nobody's gotten anything but 1 or 20 in this meeting.
okay, so give it a couple beams. 20 to hit on the first one.
That'll hit.
7 damage.
All right.
And 25 to hit on the second.
That'll hit.
11 damage.
All right.
I don't really have any bonus things, so I think that's pretty much it.
It looks like this thing is looking... It's wheezing. There's like scorch marks. There's acid damage. Poison damage to its throat. That's all. Okay, Kathall's turn. Kathall somehow managed to stay conscious because she passed that.
Goodness.
Rail is currently unconscious next to her, right?
Yes.
So, I hate to be that guy. It's like, how's that arcane cannon looking?
Oh yeah.
Can the arcane cannon take damage?
The arcane cannon can take damage, and the arcane cannon is dead.
No, shoot. That was our best healer. Oh, and
Says the cleric.
Both concentrations went down.
We have 2 supports on our team. Why the fuck do I have golden healing? Says a roadhog.
It's funny because he has the best heals. She will spend a first level spell slot to refresh her. Oh wait, does she? Yeah, she will spend a first level spell slot to refresh her Eldritch Cannon ability and summon a new protector. So she basically reaches over, smacks the junk that was the protector with her staff, and sparks and whoomp, and everyone within range of it gets. Why do I keep on rolling exactly 6 on this? Everyone gets 6 temporary hit points. If you have more than 6 temporary hit points, it doesn't do you any good, but it will wake you up otherwise. And that is her action for the turn. She was going to cast a spell at it, but it's more important to keep that thing up.
Again, I hated to be that person, but...
No, I forgot all about it. She.
My question was that something that could be attacked, or was that a concentration spell?
No, it can be attacked. It has all 10s and an 18
Oh, shoot.
AC. So yeah, they are totally attackable.
So moving on.
Yeah, she does not have any bonus actions still, so she is going to remain in partial cover. That'll be the end of her turn. Rail, you are back up, I believe.
Okay, Rail is running. But he is going to use his bonus action to smack the dragon across the face with the spiritual weapon.
Okay. Make the attack roll.
Natural 1.
Nope.
Yay.
That's a whiff.
Alright. And he is going to cast Suggestion.
Okay. Yeah, it burned all its its autosaves, didn't it?
Alright. So what he's going to say is, you know, those Gruul really did you dirty by sending you to attack us. You should return the favor to them.
It's a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
How's a 20 look?
Shoot! Really?
19
Okay.
plus 1.
Alright, alright.
He looms down. It's like, they attack at my order.
Ooh,
Well, crap.
yeah. You know, he's got a point. Like, who would?
Watcher's turn, I believe, unless Rail has anything else to
And
do.
Rail is going to move. There's nowhere on the ship that's 60 feet away, is there?
Nope. There's off the ship
off
that's
the
60 feet away.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do like
And
K
think of
and
this-
get right beside it.
And think of it this way: if you activate Featherfall, the ship will fall faster than you. It's like,
Oh, right, we're on 7 turns. I mean, if you do get adjacent to him, you do have that dagger.
If you breathe on me, I'm gonna fall over right now.
well, think of it this way: if you turn off the Featherfall token as you're above them, you probably could just fall on top of them without, any consequences. Because hey, you can't help gravity pulling you closer, can you?
I don't think he's trying to tackle the dragon.
No, I was worried about the fire breath. I'm gonna stay where I am. Die trying, most likely. That's the end of Rail's turn.
Okay, Watcher's up.
Man,
Watcher gets a chance to stab a cleric.
He's like, Another Wojak drop burned.
And then reaches in his pocket and gets the other one and makes some little roaring sounds and stays hidden.
Okay. I mean, this entire time, Watcher makes sure to maintain eye contact with Rail until he goes into hiding. But, Rail, you are administered another Wojak drop. Ingrid, if you want to make that healing roll.
Sure. 3, 6.
Rail, did you make your
7,
saving throw?
10. 14 healing.
Okay. Rail, you heal 14 points of damage.
Did you make your saving throw, Rail? Look,
I think Rail's frozen for me.
no.
Someone messaged Meryl, see if you can get a response. Oh,
okay, my
okay.
laptop shut itself
He didn't
off for
have
some
to
reason. I'm
make
not sure
a
why.
saving throw for fear because he wasn't feared, I think.
Rail was never feared.
Yeah.
Did
Okay,
I
alright,
make one? I don't remember making one.
Go ahead and make one now.
It was wisdom.
Versus the fear effect, it is a
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we
Oh,
said mine went
that's
away
why.
because of the
Yeah.
unconscious and then came back. Never mind. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What did Watcher do again?
Rail
he
stat.
healed you,
Yeah.
and then he stole your next potion, and just kind of like stared at you while doing it.
How much did I heal?
14.
Okay.
And you
That
had
is much
tiny
better than
dragon
nothing.
eye contact.
That is, you know what? I'm fine with that. Okay, I am conscious. That's something.
Okay, Griggum, you are back up.
Alrighty. He's like,
You were conscious before with the 6 temporary hit points, right?
Yes.
yeah, he just had to stand up is all. He's like, so yeah, ballista loaded. He's like, rolling at disadvantage. He's like,
Didn't you fire the ballista last turn?
yeah, Faraday reloaded.
Oh,
it.
right, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, no, that's a wide miss. It's like we're looking at a 1 for a total of 11.
Nope. It just like tinks off of the shoulder and
However, I would like to make an argument. It's like that with first and foremost, I'm going to use my bonus action to do patient defense again. It's like,
Mhm.
but I would like to make the argument that now that he's looking hurt, can I get a morale advantage on the wisdom saving throw?
I'll allow it.
Oh my God. Snake eyes.
Of course.
Oh,
A 1 in 400
these
chance.
dice are not happy with us. We've angered the dice gods.
It's like, I'm never gonna enact my fucking daredevil plan.
All right. We're back at the top of the initiative. Zia
Think
is
of it this
either...
way, you're
Y'all
not
can't tell
dead.
if she's unconscious or if she's playing dead. But the purple-haired goblin is just laying at the thing and she's not moving.
Oh dear.
Like I said, you don't know if she's unconscious, you don't know if she's dead, you don't know if she's playing possum. Fairdeer is now up.
Alright, so, sorry.
But this is the first turn we noticed her
That's
unconscious,
right.
right?
Like, y'all have noticed that she's been down, and she hasn't been doing anything, but you don't know if she's unconscious or if she's playing possum or what. Because no one's really had a chance to check on her.
Yes. So, but just a note, Fairdeer, shoot. Rail already went this round?
No, this is the start of a new round. In fact, at the start of this new round, tail attack. Actually, no.
Son of a bitch.
10 feet. Nope, that's not enough people to make it worthwhile. Yeah, tail attack on Ingrid. That is... Oh, wow, that's low. 17.
Yay, I have 18.
All right. So, at the corner of your eye, you see a tail whipping at you, the same one that came and clocked rail hard, and you just barely duck out of the way of it. All right, now it's Fairdeer's go.
Okay, so Fairdeer and Kay are both feared at the moment, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Sorry, Griggum, you fired the ballista again?
Yeah.
So Fairdeer's going to reload the ballista, and he is going to tell Kay...
Red rocket. No. Okay.
Ooh.
Jesus.
No.
Just like laser pointer at it.
Hell, Kay does not have a reasonable chance of hitting or damaging the dragon. It's just...
No.
But it's an attempt. It's like...
It can also use, like, help or anything like that if you want.
Yeah. Help would be just a 10, and that would reduce some, I guess, disadvantage on this.
Well,
It's
it's
like,
advantage on the next attack, or if that advantage is balanced out.
Yep.
The dragon hasn't used a reaction.
No. You haven't seen it using many reactions. It seems to be saving them for something.
Oh, great. So Kay is going. You know what? Fine. Kay is. Oh, Kay can use help. Hang on. Kay has to be within 5 feet. Can Kay help Rail?
I think it's just whoever
Attack?
does the next attack. I think it has to be the next one.
What you can do is have him hold his action to help a specific person, if you want.
Okay, so who's making attack rolls? He'll help Griggum.
Yeah.
That'll work. So basically what you're doing is you're holding your action. Kay's holding his action to use the help action when Griggum makes an attack.
Yes.
Okay,
Exactly.
that's fine.
And that is Faradir's turn.
Faradir's turn. Kay is holding his action.
Right, and now they both make saving throws
Yes.
to try to shake the fear.
Yep.
That is a 16 and a 16 and 17.
Nope and nope.
Don't think that does it. Okay, that's the end of their turns.
Alright, Ingrid is up.
Okay, well, let's just throw another couple blast at it, because, I mean, why not?
That's probably the thing that will do the most
17?
damage.
Nope.
Oh, 12.
How
Nope.
many turns have we been fighting?
This is round 3.
Okay, so we're not hitting the ground yet.
Y'all about
Staying
halfway
the
down.
same distance away, if I went here, could
Mhm.
I check on our pilot?
You used your primary action. I would say you can do as a bonus action just to give her a quick
All right,
once over.
Yeah, and Ingrid, I've got the pilot, because no one else is down at the moment, right? Everyone else is at least up.
Okay, then I'll
Yeah.
just stay where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm gonna be casting Healing Word on her.
Okay, at the end of Ingrid's turn, the dragon remembers they can take legendary actions at the end of everyone's turn and
Shoot.
makes a tail attack against Rail
Shoot,
for 19.
Dick. That
Yeah.
hits.
That'll hit. Alright, that's 2d8. Plus
Remember
8,
to take your temporary first.
7, 15 damage, and roll a concentration. Wait, do you have anything concentrated on right now? Yeah,
Am I
you're.
wearing the hat?
Yeah. Your.
Rail is up, but he ain't happy.
Yeah. Your spiritual guardians faded when you went unconscious. So, yeah. 15 damage then. As,
Okay,
like, the
he's
tail just. Ingrid ducks under it and then just flings back and smacks Rail in the face.
All right.
Alright, so it's the dragon's turn now. It regains its spent legendary actions. I need to be more aware of legendary actions
The
going
dragon goes before
forward.
Rail. Damn.
Huh?
The dragon goes before Rail. I didn't realize.
Yeah, technically him and Ingrid act on the same turn. I've been letting Ingrid go first. Let's see here. Roll to see if it regains fire breath. That is a 2. It does not regain fire breath. So it is going to use its multi-attack. So frightening presence. Anyone that's not currently feared by it, make a wisdom saving throw, please. Oh wait, actually no. If you're immune to its effects, you're immune to its effects, so that does nothing.
Immune to what?
If you're immune to,
Okay.
once you succeed on a saving throw against the dragon's frightful presence, you can't be affected by it again for another 24 hours.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Awesome. I was like, I'm still affected by it, so that's technically immunity as well.
Yeah. So, frightful,
Technically, do I
Because
have
it does
to
not
roll because I
scale.
didn't succeed on the roll?
I'm counting it as a success. Coming back from
Okay.
the dead is a pretty good way of overcoming fear.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it works for most of my guild.
So it's
Fair
going to
enough.
make one bite attack against someone within 10 feet of it, which is Ingrid. So that is 24.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's 2d10 plus... I need to organize my dice better. 2d10 plus 8. That is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 damage.
Okay, so that puts me back unconscious.
Okay.
And
Go ahead.
the interface thing just is annoying with where it replaces it.
Okay.
I'm still getting used to the interface on that. Okay.
And claw damage is to someone within 5 feet of it. It can't move. It can't do that. So it rumbles and grips and pulls itself farther up onto the ship. The ship dips down farther. Y'all are falling faster now.
Yeesh.
Is Fairdeer down? He's not down. Like that's just the old life total, right?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
Did he... Oh, sorry, I forgot to fix that. He is currently at 6 temporary, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, that's all he's got at the moment.
I just put that one so that that goes away. Success is clear. Okay. Really? Apply changes. Okay, there we go. That was annoying me. Sorry. Alright, yeah. He is at 6 temporary. I just put him at 1. Anyway, the dragon pulls himself fully up onto the thing now so that people are within its reach. And it is going to make a claw attack at the unconscious Ingrid. That is an automatic crit, which is 2 automatic death fails.
Okay.
Jeez.
And that is
Seems like a balance issue. It's like...
That is the end of its turn. It is Kathall's turn. She does her thing activate automatically, or does she have to use it? I can't remember. Eldritch Cannon. Come on. Da-da-da-da.
And just a question: if I do go back up and then I go back down, those death saving throws stay, right?
No, it resets.
No,
every
they
time.
restart.
Okay.
Which is, some people have complained, is a weakness of 5th edition. It's like, you do this, and it's like a game of whack-a-mole. Like,
Okay.
I mean,
So-
you could always house rule it.
Kathall uses her bonus action to trigger her protector, which gives everyone within range 4, 5, 6, 7 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're at 7 temporary hit points.
Yeah.
If we were at none.
Or if you are at none or less than 7, you would ideally be up at 7. Okay.
Okay.
Then she will take a turn. She is adjacent to Ingrid to use a 4th level Cure Wounds to heal Ingrid 48 plus 3. Where are my d8s at? 1, 2. So that is 7, 8, 9. Oh, damn, double 8s. 16 plus 9. 27 plus 3. That is 30 points of health to Ingrid, as she once more returns to life.
It's just a thing.
Okay, so that was Kathall's action and bonus action. She is going to stay there. And then we are on to Rail.
Okay, where's the pilot again?
Under the dragon at this point.
Okay, did she, like... Hang on, is the pilot in range of that healing apparatus?
She is within range of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Make
So
a
I see
perception
currently
check.
down. Okay. A perception of Ooh, 25.
I don't like the implications of her being under him, you know?
Okay. You saw as the dragon climbed up, she rolled to the side to avoid being stepped on.
Okay. All right. So I am going to... Hell, you know what? I'm going to move here. It's okay is flanking.
Okay.
I'm going to use a bonus action to smack it with the spiritual weapon.
Okay. Go
So
ahead and
that's
make your attack roll.
with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does a 17 hit it?
Nope, sorry.
At least it's not a 1. And I'm going to use my last 3rd level spell slot to upcast Suggestion.
Okay.
I'm going to say, you know what? You've given us one hell of a fight. Why don't you tell us your name and then go tell Asaf the Bright Soul that they are a no-good, low-down, dirty, cheating, stealing, conniving, swindling skinflint of a trash angel. In person.
Okay.
And I get to hear that one.
In Draconic. So you can't
Yeah, I get to
understand
hear
anything
that.
except Asaf the Bright Soul unless you
No,
speak
because
Draconic.
it's not been an hour.
She still speaks Draconic.
Alright, so I'm saying
And
Ingrid
so
gets
does
it.
Watcher.
Brigham and Faradir do not, as far as I know.
Okay, wisdom saving throw.
No, Faradir gets it. We have to tell Faradir this. He heard that.
Okay, we can make him watch the
Wisdom saving
episode.
throw.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. Come on.
Roll low. Roll low.
That
roll
is
low.
9.
That's not enough.
It kind of swivels its head, narrows the copper glowing eyes. I am the sad eater of all. And then, like, it grips the ship and pushes off, tearing off chunks of the deck as it goes. What is the duration on that?
8 hours.
Okay.
It only has to tell her, though.
I just used a Geas on it.
Okay.
It is a concentration.
Yeah.
It is a concentration spell. So that is taking up my concentration slot.
Okay, so it pushes up and starts flying. Ingrid, it is leaving your range of attack. Do you want to make an attack on
And
it?
I'm just going to shout out, don't hit it.
No.
Don't hit it. Please don't hit it.
No, I understood what was said, so I'm like, bye, good luck, in common.
Yeah. if any of us sneeze on that thing, it comes back and kills all of us.
Meanwhile, Grigum's still frightened.
Yeah,
I
no.
think you would suspect something from the bye, good luck, maybe.
Oh my gosh.
He's still frightened.
Oh.
So,
Oh my god. Okay.
So there is a heartbeat of silence for a second, then Zira shoots up, grabs the wheel, jams
I
it over
rush
to
up.
the side, and like immediately
I
sets
rush
course
up
for
with
Sunhawk.
her and
She's all
yeah,
shit,
it's
shit,
like
shit,
I-
shit, shit, shit,
Okay.
shit, shit.
yeah, like I immediately rush up with her to level off the ship, you know.
okay. So
Guys,
Pull it out of its face.
I got a question for everybody. Who's only running on temporary hit points?
Cathall
I'm
raises her
at-
hand.
about half plus 2.
Okay. So Faradir is going to upcast Cure Wounds on Cathall. That's 2d8 plus 4. So Cathall gets back 13. Rail is going to cast Healing Word on Faradir. So Faradir is not running on fumes. Of course, he rolled a 1. So Faradir is at 5 hit points.
Watcher's going to give me the Wojak drop because even if we take a short rest, I can't do anything with it. So
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
remember,
I'm
in
gonna-
a long rest, you only get half of those back.
I know.
Yep.
3,
Okay, and yeah, do we have time for a short rest?
8, 9, 10, 11.
Zia
Because,
is like
damn.
making a beeline for Sunhome. She's all, fuck this, no!
Wait,
Like, are we
Zira?
finished? It's like,
Zira?
Yeah.
Are they going to have anything bigger to throw against us than that?
I got maybe
How many bombs are left?
2?
Just,
Are there any targets we can hit on the way back?
She pulls the lever and you have
Okay, just send home.
Fair enough. To Sunhome. Successful run.
Y'all are not sure y'all were still over the bombing tart range at that point?
I mean, we
You know what? We're surviving.
are in.
Yeah.
What?
While we're running
Repelled
back,
Drake's
while we're running back, is there anybody else who urgently needs a healing word? Because I've got a couple spell slots left.
No,
I
I
also
just
have a
need 2
Wojak
days
drop
of
if
long
anyone
rest.
needs.
I figure it's easier to replenish spells than potions.
Kathall kind of clears her throat. He's like, okay, who needs a nap?
Yup.
Okay, you?
Very cool, you. It's like,
For spells, but it won't do anything for my health.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Alright. Hey,
I
Ingrid.
give Ingrid my Wojak drop. It's like,
she
here.
casts...
Ingrid. Healing word. Gain back 6.
Okay. Does she still have one? She can't cast it at that level. She can't cast it at that level. She can cast it at that level. So, Kathall casts Catnap. And immediately, let's see here. All 4 of y'all just doze off. As long as y'all are willing. I'm assuming y'all aren't going to resist her casting a spell on y'all.
I am
Yeah.
not.
I mean, I'm going to try to get comfortable first, but I'm not just fall face first into the deck. But
A nap
Yeah,
is good. I think Watcher would crawl back over to Ingrid.
Okay. You're all unconscious for 10 minutes.
Nope.
And at the end of...
Wait. Can I keep focus up while I'm unconscious?
No.
Then I am going to resist.
Okay.
Just tell her no so she doesn't cast it on you.
Yeah, don't cast it on me.
Okay. She...
I need to stay conscious here. I can take a short rest, I think.
Alright.
But I cannot do this.
Okay, so she...
Or we are all very
She
dead.
casts Catnap at base level then, and everyone except for Rail falls asleep. You're unconscious for the next 10 minutes, and when you wake up, you will have gained the benefits of a full short rest. So by the time y'all are pulling in, by the time Zira has y'all pulling into Dry Dock, y'all wake up having had a short rest in 10 minutes time. You cannot be affected by this spell again until you take a long rest, though.
Okay. Alright. You know what? Hell with it. I'm going to burn another healing word on myself. I want to get myself to double digits.
Zira, pulls in, throws the gangplank down, and just fucks right the way out of there. It's like, nope. Kathall kind of, packs up her little cannon. It compresses down into, a little cylinder like this, and she puts it into whatever else is...
Hey, Kathall.
Oh, fuck.
Good work.
That's the job I do. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck, hopefully that did some work. Let's go in, get some rest, and we can find someone in charge after a nap, or in a week. In a week. A week sounds good. And with that, we are going to go ahead and call the last stream of 2019. And
we survived!
I have a surprise present for you all. Y'all are now level 7.
Hey!
And can we
All right.
assume take a long rest.
Merry Christmas.
I mean, sheesh.
I think that fight earned it.
Alright. Yeah. So do we get to find out what happened to the dragon and Asaf? Or do we have to wait until next year to find out?
You're going to have to wait until the next stream.
Okay, so I'm going to assume at this point we've lost the maximum boost of 15 to our health, right?
We will be picking up roughly in a week. We're not going to be streaming next week because I'm going to be moving. Hopefully the week after that we'll be resuming. We will be picking up a week later.
In-game?
In-game.
Okay, so we all get heals, long rests, everything.
Yeah. Y'all have completed the incursion arc. Because while this was going on...
Dragon puzzle.
While this was going on with y'all doing the bombing run to break up their entrenchment, you had Boros Legionnaires and Azorius Law Mages marching through the other districts. You had the Selesnya healers that y'all had recruited, providing support to both the Boros and the Azorius.
And probably to the victims of the carnival.
Yeah. You had the carnival going on, pulling a lot of attention. Y'all going to have some fallout with what y'all have done against Asaf. There is no way around that now.
What do you mean what we've done? The dragon did it.
I mean...
So, yeah, but we will be covering that later. Holy crap, guys.
I know, right?
Can you believe
And of course, now I get stillness of mind, which allows me to end a fear or charmed effect.
But hey, y'all completed the Gruul incursion arc. Y'all completed the first chapter of us, in essence. Y'all's story has been started. I mean, y'all kind of hit Tier 2 way before y'all finished the end of the Tier 1 stuff, but I feel like that was a pretty close to it. Y'all got some villains still out there. Y'all may have made a couple villains.
Yeah, we might have.
I'm sure there's going to be some fallout, but I also feel like we probably earned the backing of several other guilds, so like...
you got a lot going on.
I probably need to give back those boomerangs.
Yeah.
And the remaining drops and Bojack things.
Yeah. Please, when y'all disembark, you will be asked for unused equipment, and y'all will have paperwork to fill out saying, I used this equipment for this purpose. It was unrecoverable for anything that was...
Paperwork.
The Documenter is, of course, very excited about this.
We just let him do all of our paperwork while we sit there and nod.
Oh, dear.
So I'm going to be honest. It was what my plan was before I got feared. Like, this was a red dragon breathing fire. I was like,
yeah,
I have Bizenblott's Bad Brew High Proof.
Oh, jeez.
And the ability to be proficient in improvised weapons.
Oh, jeez. That would have been either very good or very bad.
I figured it was either A, going to blow up in its mouth, or B, get incredibly drunk. And would have disadvantage on a lot of things.
Yeah. There was a couple different ways that could have gone depending on rolls.
Yeah.
You guys did great.
I'm still going to keep the bottle.
Yeah. Y'all got hit by 2 fire breaths and survived.
Jeez.
Ingrid's artifact has awoken. So there's definitely going to be some interesting effects from that.
Oh, we can finally finish the pearl.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the things on the list. In fact, we'll probably do that after our nap, a really long nap.
Ingrid's basically going to need 2 days of just sitting there having tea and staring out of a window quietly.
I think we go to sleep right away, and then we get up and we work on the pearl, and have some light conversation for the day, and eat our ration packs, and then sleep again.
I mean, yeah.
So, what's going to happen next week when we come back is y'all will have about a week of not quite downtime because things are going to be finishing up. But at the end of it, we will be designing your new workspace. And we will be...
And
Really?
we probably
Nice.
might, like, this might be a time since we've got, like, space, it's like, to do so. Maybe mentioning some new images of our characters. It's like to signify, hey, we look experienced now. Like, we look professional. It's like, maybe. He's like, maybe. He's like,
we'll check some costs and take a look
Yeah.
at some things. This move is hitting Zizva and I pretty hard, and we haven't
I
managed to monetize.
will tell you, budget-wise, there's no way I can afford a redo. If there's anything you want to redo personally, then we could make that the new canon for you.
yeah, I am.
There's absolutely not.
But yeah,
Like,
no,
I'm willing to pay for my own, like, redesign.
that's certainly fine. We can get you in contact with Jarl. But yeah, until we monetize their need, because this move is taking a lot of our funds. But,
Fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, hey, guys, those of you in chat, if y'all want us to get more art updates and stuff like that, I'm going to be putting a Patreon up sometime next year. And we're going to be pushing for affiliate. Both of those will help us monetize the stream and give us options like getting art updates and maybe even paying for someone to write a song for us to have as an intro or something.
That said, it's like, we will accept fan art.
Oh yeah, no shit. If you want to draw a picture and send it to us, please do so. You can submit art to us at thebonusroll@gmail.com. I will put that up. I don't actually expect anyone, but hey, I'd be welcomed if you did. So, with that, let's do the end of the year wrap up. Guys, can you believe that we started this, like, what, in August?
Yeah, it's been a hell of a ride so far.
Yeah, roughly around
It's
there.
just, well, we started the art in like April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the game.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong,
And
I
really-
love the art.
Yeah. And honestly, I like the fact that we just decided to just do this, put ourselves out there, and whatever happens. It was like the big thing that was important is we were having fun.
No, wait, was it it was January, wasn't it? Because I think we started sometime around my birthday.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. Well. Yeah, it might have been. Let me
I'd
check my
have to look
calendar.
back.
Either way, it's been a hell of a ride so far,
I mean,
and I can't
yeah.
wait to see where we go next year.
I mean, I know that
Yeah.
things are only going to get bigger and more insane and more dangerous.
I mean,
And
the
that's
number
why I'm
of
taking the second level of Rogue.
the number of elementals that Griggum has downed that have been twice his size category.
is like, I mean, I set the groundwork for this arc in Fairdeer and Rails pregame.
Yeah.
Why didn't you say anything, Rail? I'm kidding.
No, this was. Wait, the pregame?
Yeah, there was drumming going on. You had
Right. We didn't think anything of it at the time.
and there was
you are
a
correct.
Selesnya observer who was watching them
Oh,
move
dang.
very large meat
Okay.
animals around as a herd.
So I don't know if it's when we started the game, but the first campaign that I have on my calendar is March 3rd. So we were playing at least that far back.
That was when we did your pregame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, for my
so
pregame,
damn.
I know that there was the laying the groundwork on starting this whole coin thing. However, there was also talk, I think, of something else happening in the underworld. It's like, that the goblin, like one of the, I think the blood something.
The blood
hang
law.
on, blood law had been trying to had started up I guess you could say underground
The fight ring,
fight club. Yeah, it's like
because of
Yeah, you
Buffy.
to basically to more or less quell like gang issues, and it's like in order to bring to light what was actually happening. It's like
Yeah,
You also had that
because-
weird serial killer
that might
thing in
be
yours.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah.
gang members and stuff had been getting killed, and with like a code of law cut into their skin, and those killings have continued. There were a couple that got mentioned in the background from NPCs.
Yeah, like that might be the like. Far be it for me to say that this will be the next thing, but I'm thinking that I'm kind of want to see that one through too, because hey, like it probably would further Grigum's connections. It's like background connection.
Yeah. I mean, I set a groundwork for a lot of different stuff. I set a groundwork for a couple things during Ingrid's.
I didn't get
So-
to investigate the kidnappings. I wanted to. I got a little information, but we weren't on
So-
site enough for that.
So, one last thing before we like put it close to the game per se. Like, what happened with Kathall? I was like, and what, like, or at least what she promised me. He's like, if anyone. I was like,
I mean, you're not going to find out about Kathall's story. Kathall
like
is not gone,
I figured.
and her
Yeah,
story
I was going to say like
and Second Sight Agency's story is not done.
I know, but I figured that after the incursion, there would be like an epilogue.
Oh yeah, we'll cover that when we start back up because hey,
Okay.
yeah, I am sorry, I'm a storyteller and I love a freaking cliffhanger.
Can't
Besides-
complain about that, I suppose.
Epilogue is prologue.
Well, I mean, epilogue leads into the next prologue, but I don't want to make them one and the same. Okay, all right.
I
I'll
can
put it down
promise-
as next session is downtime stuff.
It's going to be mostly downtime stuff. It's not going to be okay, what are you doing on this downtime? It's going to be, okay, you have like a week. What are you going to want to try and get done? And we need to sit and talk about, y'all need to sit and talk with Kathall about the redesign and the rebuild on the agency. And y'all will have some time to follow up on personal projects such as jewelry making, researching family histories, retrieving
Let's make a
artifacts and returning them to where they belong. Keep in mind, a lot of the Precinct 4 has been damaged. And so that repair is going to take a while, and things that were happening in Precinct 4 got pushed to other precincts because you can't keep operating in a war zone necessarily. So, get ready, because y'all are going on Ravnica GT. No, I'm kidding. I'm never going to do that to y'all. But y'all will be visiting other
I can just imagine like
precincts.
the star system, and then the Azorius just chasing us down for like 3 blocks and be like, we lost them.
Oh,
I mean, I'm fairly sure y'all are going to have to be taking a specific item back to the green belts in Precinct 3. And could maybe spend a little time there, connect with some friends that you haven't seen in a while, watch a deer race. They're adorable. You'll love them. Avoid Precinct 6 like it is a plague quarter. Only to be dragged back there because you have 2 co-workers that are in that area that need to be retrieved.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all, of course, have the option to hire more people now.
I guess we better start thinking of new headquarter features on our little break.
Yeah, we're gonna. I think this will help. Well, we've carried our name further now. It's like you probably are going to get.
There's a
more-
lot of people that have heard of the Second Sight Agency now. Oh, yeah. Also,
Yeah, I was like,
add Second Sight
Across
Agency
realms
pin
here.
to your inventory, please.
Add what?
Second Sight Agency pins.
Hey, that's
because Kathall, she has the pin with the Second Sight logo on it, the same that's carved onto the magic wand that she sent y'all, and she has one for each of y'all as well.
Maybe I just don't have it turned on, or you might have to add it.
What?
It's
No,
not.
no, you need to
Oh.
add it. It's just a standard magic item. Or not a standard magic item, it's just a standard item. There's no magic to
Yeah.
it. So
you just put it down underneath other possessions.
And,
It's like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's no mechanical effects. It's not heavy enough to be important to keep a weight on or anything like that.
Okay.
But y'all will be having a couple ceremonies and stuff because please someone tell Tux to do this as well. You all gain 3 renown in every guild.
Okay.
Very cool.
And please let
every
me
guild,
every
quote
guild.
unquote.
Some of them are bad renown, probably,
Not all-
but
Renown
you
just
even note that
means
down?
that they know you exist and stuff like that. Please
Okay,
let
so-
me know if this puts you up over 10 in your primary, though.
I already was just at 10 last time.
Well,
I just didn't
said-
enter it. Yeah.
Okay.
There's some I haven't been tracking that we probably have more of.
Yeah, did we?
That might be
Gain renown at
something
any
we
other
need
point?
to audit because I only have down the 1 Orzhov and the 10 Golgari, but I don't know if we actually gained
Yeah, I might have
Demir
forgotten
or
to note stuff down.
Rakdos or like
I don't remember the Orzhov. It was like one. It was
that
did-
was when we first accepted the mission, I think.
Yeah.
okay.
Way
And
back.
Keep in mind, renown for your guild is used to track your rank and stuff like that. Renown in other guilds is specifically just have they heard of this person?
And also for
Right.
your contact if you get 5 points.
I don't think.
At
'cause-
this point,
okay,
you all have a contact in all the other guilds. Y'all just haven't met them yet, which is what
Right.
we will be covering later.
so the only renown I had recorded was for
Your
my-
primary?
primary,
Okay,
I
so to speak. You know what I mean?
that's fine.
I need to figure out what the fuck the
So I'm
character
probably
the guilds are. It's like
Like I said, just list all guilds and then that number and track your primary. The primary one is the most important. You should be
Right, so I'm just-
relatively evil. Relatively evil.
okay.
Relatively
No,
even.
I am almost at 10, but I don't know if I forgot to record stuff, so I don't know if I should be at 10 or over.
Y'all should be close, if not almost there, but that's fine.
Yeah, like I'm a 9. It's like
Yeah.
so,
Okay.
Yeah.
So I probably didn't forget. All
Okay.
right.
I know Ingrid has a slightly higher one because she spent a little bit of time doing actual religious stuff with her group.
And y'all all had one in Golgari because of the trash can thing, which I did
Yes.
too. So y'all had
and we
one
all
in
have-
Golgari. Yeah.
Okay. Note that.
And I think you had more in Golgari because of the defense, and then I think because of Reeve's storytelling. I think y'all are over 5 now in Golgari. I think you're at 3+3 in Golgari.
Okay, I definitely did not record that.
And I should have been noting down what each of mine were for auditing purposes, and I didn't. But we spent a lot of time on the Undercity, and I think y'all were at 3 for them.
Okay.
But go ahead and give yourself a long rest.
I
Just-
gave myself 2.
Okay, yeah. In Ingrid's case, go ahead and give yourself 2 long rests.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Okay. Cool. On
because
that note, I need to stretch my legs.
Guys, it's been a wild ride. I'm looking forward to next year and doing this with y'all even more and getting other games and shows starting. As you know, Ziziva and I are the primary runners of programming and content on here, but we're happy to have y'all. We appreciate y'all playing with us, and I want you to know that if y'all have a game or something or a show that y'all want, we will be happy to host you if you wanted to start getting out there and getting your name run around too.
And we're going to have so many new faces in January, too.
So
I need to read Lancer
just-
so I can try to run that.
just like as to help me clarify a little more, just the guilds get this 3 like renown.
Yes.
Because
There is renown with the guild list, but it's not as uniform as is within the guilds.
okay.
And I'm mostly using the renown to track, like, have people heard of you and stuff like
Right.
that.
Fair enough.
But yeah. Everyone,
Very cool.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Joyous Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, because there's like 200 that celebrate something in this time frame. I think actually today is the winter solstice, so joyous solstice to you all. I hope
Thank
you
you
all
very
have a
much.
happy New
Same
Year.
to you.
To all of our viewers, the best wishes, Happy New Year's. I'm sure the players enjoyed their Christmas present of an extra level. I hope y'all enjoyed the show, and I hope y'all come back and join us when we resume streaming next year. Right
So
now,
we've got the 5th and maybe on my birthday on the 4th on January, right? That's what we're looking at.
that is what I am very much hoping. Assuming that everything goes right, we will have a stream on the 4th and the 5th, possibly on the 3rd with a GM's brew if I am feeling up to it, or a hey, welcome to the state of our stream system channel thing, where I'll outline our plans for the year going forward. No clue. We'll find out.
Ooh.
It's going to be a mystery. But watch our
Hell
Twitters. You can watch us at. You can follow us on Twitter at GearWow, GYRWW, which is my personal Twitter. You will have to put up with me being sappy and romantic towards my love every now and then. You can follow us on Bonus Roll at Bonus Roll, just for the official announcements and stuff. Meryl, say the line.
Make like a polite werewolf. Like and subscribe.
All right.
And now for your moment of zen. It's like a fool and his money are soon partying.
Well, and I think that's and downtime. Don't forget your green slime
Green slime wine.
for a partying fool.
Oh man, I feel bad for that courier. He's going to show up with a bottle of wine and it's like, there's nothing at the address. It's just a burned up park and a pile of rubble. Oh,
Aw.
Man.
that poor
Can't wait
kid.
to find out how that Rakdos party went.
Yeah, definitely. That's within our week. We have to check back and find out what happened.
Oh, I think you just want to see I just think you want to see Devotion again.
Maybe.
He's fun.
Maybe.
I guess we should probably pick up that call thing from Reeve and give it back to the Is It.
Oh,
Kim Masterstone.
Yeah, the hey,
Kim
can
Meisterstone.
Yeah, the Kim Meister's personal. Yeah.
I mean, we got to go back anyway to pick that up, so we might as well find out what happened in Bright Soul Plaza while we're there. I mean, just cuz.
That's true too. All right, folks. I do need to get up and move around.
Okay, I need to eat something more than like a sausage biscuit, and I have
Yes.
more packing to do.
All right. Good night, all. Whoa.
Good morning,
afternoon,
all.
Whatever. Good day. Good day to you, sir.
Oh, guys, I love all of y'all.
Later.
Later.
Bye. It's like,